Alright, it says we are live. Hello folks, we are live here from Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine.
Welcome to the Dueling Duos, brought to you by Howie's Pub. Howie stepped up and was a big donating sponsor for us, adding money to the prize fund. So we got to give a big shout out to them. And we'll catch you up real quick here. In the match play here, it is Baker format doubles. And this is actually the end of the second game. We had a little bit slow start. On 5 and 6, it was Colonel Sanders in Dump Truck against Tommy Guns and Boom Hammer. First match was a little close. It was 166 to 152. But Boom Hammer and Tommy Guns had it pretty good this game, so they're going to move on to the semifinals. They will be moving to lanes 1 and 2. And on 1 and 2, they will bowl the Mike Show, which is Mike Clausen and Mike Cordulo. On 1 and 2, finishing up over there, we've got Buck's Crust, which is Buck Ripcord and Stuffed Crust, bowling against Old Jimmy and Steve Blanchett. That match there has Stuffed Crust and Buck up by 39 pins going into this game, and it's pretty close.
Turn that banner on. Dueling Duos, sponsored by Howie's Pub.
It should be 250. Are we still good going there, Crazy Train?
We're good going here on Facebook, and it seems something's up with YouTube. It's not receiving enough video and maintain smooth streaming.
Alright, well, we're here.
So it's going to buffer for them for a little bit.
Alright, well, Crazy Train's messing with his technology here. Stuffed Crust stepping up with a big strike in the 9th frame. So again, they have a 39-pin match. The best chase Old Jimmy and Steve can get to would be 169. So they only need 130. So Bucky gets good count here. They're going to move on to the semifinals themselves. And if, we'll assume Buck's going to get enough pins there. That would put Buck's Crust moving to 5 and 6 to bowl our tournament leaders, which is PBA player Andrew Hall and Buddy's Pro Shop owner Chris Story. Pretty nice to see some of these guys traveling up to bowl here.
That's YouTube,
so looks like Crazy Train's got YouTube all situated. So if you want to watch on YouTube, tune into our YouTube channel, which is
BBPSTV, Bowler Builders Pro Shop TV.
So there you go. If you want to watch us, we've got a couple different platforms for you to watch on. We're getting ready here to finish wrapping up the quarterfinals right now, with the semifinals to start very shortly here. Bowlers are going to get 3 balls of practice once they move lanes. We are bowling on some fun patterns that were created by the Mad Scientists today. They are on Facebook pages, Carl's World Tour, Frankie's Bowling Emporium, and the Bowler Builders Pro Shop page. Be sure to check, like them, follow them all on Facebook. Stay tuned, stay updated for all of our upcoming events.
From a technical side, if you're out there watching, let us know how it sounds. We are testing out a new microphone, hoping to have a better one for the next stream, but I know last time the sound got a little wonky with all the background noise. All right. Master Splinter is down there, taking care of paying who needs to get paid and telling everyone where they need to go. Again, sorry for the late start, missing the first round. I was out running a 5K, and I can gladly say I made it through without dying.
Yeah, looking very sexy too.
Thank you, thank you.
I saw. That was very good. I would have ran behind you the whole time, actually, probably. Most likely. I wish we would stay, but we're all hungry.
Alright. Continue, man. I'm all sweaty and probably stink, but...
I like it. I love that smell.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm really happy for you.
Alright, here we go. Looks like we're getting everyone to move around. Let me know out there if you're watching how it sounds, how it's looking. I can make some changes on the fly. Again, let me know what's going on. If you're out there watching on YouTube, let me know if it's going all right, because it's saying you may have some buffering. I don't know if that's for the sound or not. Let me know how she's going there on Facebook.
All right, one round in the books. We just got our commissioner, Carl Hungus, also known as Charlie Mitchell, to reset the lanes for us so the guys can get set up and get their practices in. So we got to talk here. Crazy Train, we got a couple minutes. You just ran a 5K this morning.
I did.
Tell us a little bit here. We got you're still wearing your kilt, so for
still
all of you at
wearing
home, Crazy Train ran a 5K in a kilt as a Viking. It's pretty awesome. The pictures are great.
Carrying a warhammer with a portable speaker strapped to it, blaring Viking war music the entire time.
Does that mean you're going to bowl with Skull this year for Bopo?
Probably
not.
I don't think Bayside Tigers wants to let me go.
I can't say that I blame them.
No, the 5K was good. I had conflicting start times. Like, originally they told me it was 9 a.m., and then they said it was 10. And then I get there this morning, they said it's 10:30.
So they just wanted you to wait longer.
Yep. They had a Facebook page that didn't tell you what time, but they had a website, and I didn't check the website because I figured the Facebook page is where 90% of the people are going to see it.
Right.
But I said back when I started this weight loss journey with Frankie Aberlon that once I hit 50 pounds down, I was running a 5K, something I never thought I would ever do in my life.
That's pretty impressive, man. I'm tired just thinking about you running a 5K.
So I'm down 60 overall, and
60 pounds.
Down 60 pounds since February.
That's pretty awesome.
And I did the 5K. I had a goal of beating it in 45 minutes.
And I think you were 44 and change?
44:49.
That is awesome. So you nailed your goal. That's awesome. Yep. Kudos to you.
I had this young kid that was giving me the rock on symbol every time he saw me. He was waiting for me by the finish line about a quarter mile away, so he stuck the hand up, and I was like, that's it. For this little kid, I literally ran for everything I had to get across that finish line.
That's awesome to hear. Awesome to hear, Crazy Train. Anybody, it's never too late to get moving, get that body moving. Try to stay in shape. These bowlers here have bowled quite a few games already today. We had 6 games of qualifying, all Baker, which I understand turns into probably about 3 games for each bowler. But a lot of lane movement, so everybody bowled 3 games on each side. Our skip was a little different than normal. Instead of going every other pair, we had next pair, skip a pair, next pair, skip a pair, till we got to our 6th game.
And I have to apologize. I am not, with the 5K, I didn't get everything set up, so I don't have a picture of the ball you raffled off today, and I don't have a picture of the oil pattern ready to go.
That pictures only speak so much, right? As you mentioned, the ball raffle. Ball raffle was donated by Bowler Builders Pro Shop with free drilling if drilled at Bowler Builders Pro Shop. The winner of that was actually Ben Jordan.
You threw me in for it.
I failed on that, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, so Ben Jordan and his partner Tony White came in, struggled for 5 games. Were able to make a little money in brackets, so they threw that back in the ball raffle, and that's what got them to win.
What
kind
was
of
the
fun.
ball?
The ball was the Brunswick Combat, so a strong pearl asymmetrical ball from Brunswick Bowling. Pretty good ball. I'm liking it so far. It's a little earlier than most pearls, which lets me use it more times on the lane for sure. So Ben's going to be coming down to get that drilled next Saturday in our Lewiston location. So as we speak of sponsors, we got a big huge shout out to Howie's Pub. Howie's Pub's located here in Portland on 501 Washington Ave. They have $2.50 domestic beers, happy hour every day, 2 to 6, full menu served every day. So if you're anywhere near Washington Ave and you're looking for a drink and some food, head down to Howie's Pub. Big thank you to Joe Hardy, as we know him, Dick Whitman, and Adam Moore, and as we know him, Mitch Cumstein, for stepping up and sponsoring this event. It's pretty awesome to get the local community in here to support us bowlers. Both of them guys are bowlers here. Dick Whitman actually got to bowl us today, and he bowled with Bayside's own chef, Sweet Hot Gravy, Domino Kennedy bowled. So they had a pretty good game. They had they just missed high game, the fourth game, I believe, with 204. The scores were low today. We only had 12 games over 200. In the Mike and Mike show, bowling on 1 and 2, they had the high game of 244, which was a monster game. Second high game to that was 211. And as we talk about those scores, Adam, sorry to cut you off, there was only 22 games over 190 today, showing you how difficult, not only was it to strike, but it was hard to make spares. It was pretty crazy. So we basically had a pattern now that was mirrored from one lane to the other to give us our dual pattern. It played semi-long, but had a major notch taken out, as you would say, down lane. So for some of you inappropriate people out there, it looked like the shocker. So, you know, you have the rocker, the shocker, the spocker, and the showstopper. We came up with the shocker. And I say we, and I mean the mad scientist helped us out designing that. It played very, very tough. It kept everybody honest. As much as anybody might have an advantage, you might say straight had the advantage. But as you're going to see on lane 2, Boomhammer, he's the pretty hard and straight guy. And they only qualified third. I'd say we only took six teams to the finals here.
And again, this is a different setup where every doubles partner has at least one non-champion.
Correct.
So
correct.
It's guaranteed to have a new titleist added to the TOC.
So as you say that right now, out of the 8 players we're out here, one of them is going to win. One of them is going to win a multiple title, and one of them is going to win their first title. And no matter what, whoever wins will get their ticket punch to be able to bowl the TOC coming in January.
And there is one team, Andrew Hall, and I forget his partner's name.
It's Chris Forey.
Chris Forey. They're both non-champions.
You are correct, Adam. That is right. So we could possibly have 2 new champions this tournament.
So I'm not 100% sure, but I know Andrew Hall is a PBA member, and I know he runs his own YouTube channel. I've been seeing a lot of his ball releases and everything.
Yeah, so he's actually, I believe, a part of Hype Nation, maybe, the YouTube channel. I'm not sure of everybody that's on there. I believe Tyler, I'm going to space his last name, Wilson, maybe? Another two-hander. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate it. They come up, they've been actually up for the 4K tournament and bowled, and they did some videos from up here. So don't be scared to check out their YouTube page as well.
I mean, Andrew Hall during the 8K was rooting hard for me in the first round against Brandon Bone. I'll never forget that. If you're out there watching on Facebook, give this a share, give it a like. Let's get it out there. We're trying to grow this channel, grow the brand.
That's what we're here for. We're trying to promote bowling as much as we possibly can. So as we're talking, the Bowler Builders Pro Shop here, Chris Forey is the owner of Buddy's Pro Shop down in Connecticut. I believe it's Fairfield, Connecticut. They have good websites, good people. They kind of help us push to be better as what we do here. So one more shout out to Bayside Bowl and Charlie Mitchell, the entire staff here, located at 58 Alder Street in Portland, Maine. Their satellite second bowling center is at Broadway Bowl over in South Portland. check them out if you're looking for any food or drink, because they have the best food and obviously nice cold beverages to sip on. It looks like we're finally underway here, Adam, in the semifinals.
As every people can tell, I cannot spell. I'm going to fix that. In that banner, that is not spelled right.
What's that?
Sponsored is spelled wrong.
Good job.
I didn't look right, and I was correct when it didn't look right, but I still didn't know how to spell it. But I still didn't realize.
So this was a fun one. We had a lot of different game plans going into it. Like some teams basically would have one player stay on the left lane and one player stay on the right lane. A couple teams would switch back and forth, so the same bowler would bowl the odd frames and the same bowler would bowl the even frames. That was kind of the fun thing with this format, was there was no right or wrong. It's a Baker format. You do what you want, try to fill frames, and go forward. As we brought up Phil Frames actually bowled with Glossy today, and they missed the cut by 1 pin. Not to rub it in, but those hurt.
A fill, and that, I mean, that, you didn't think about it. You come down to the 10th, you get a spare, and you're like, I want to try something on this fill ball, and the ball doesn't face up.
Not even that, though, Adam. You think about it. If you're shooting a big 4, you try to make it, you get 1.
Right.
If you shoot a Greek church and try to make it, and you get 1 or none. I'm going to say there were a lot of washouts today. There were multiple shots that got 3 off the left or the right, depending on which hand you threw with. They were definitely tricky. You saw some of the better players start to migrate left to get away from the extreme hang to the right or to the left. Mike Clausen and Chris Forey, Andrew Hall, even Mike Cardullo now, they definitely got left and kept the ball in closer to the head pin, which, as we watched with Mike's shot over there, he was able to get the 10 out, so there's no washout.
Yeah, it looks like if you just get it out just a little bit, it doesn't want to come in.
If you get it out there a little, it doesn't want to do a lot. So it did look like Chris Forey used a little bit extra surface before the start of this match to try to help his ball slow down a little, so he could throw it away from him a little bit.
Is that new
It does look like it's the new Max Effect, which has been very popular. I mean, last weekend in New Hampshire, Brunswick's very own Adam Ishman won the Scratch Challenge there with a Max Effect. And now we see Chris Forey using it here in the semifinals. I'm going to guess Buck didn't really like that one there. Oh, is he going to get the roll? Oh, he did not.
Shout out to Buck Ripcord, shooting his, 32nd, 33rd, 300
Yeah, I
this
don't
week.
know, a lot of 300s. Yeah, he's got quite a few. He's very good. Yes, he shot his on Wednesday night in Riverside Lane no, not Riverside. Fair Time. I am sorry. On Riverside Drive in Portland. And seeing we're talking some shout-outs, we had our very own Colonel Sanders shot 300 on Monday in Lewiston at Justin Time Rec, and then seated again Friday night. So that's 2 this week for him. Both using a Brunswick Vaporize, which he drilled just last week, and sounds like he likes that ball.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not like it?
I mean, it's the Vapor Zone era, same Vapor Zone core, a little different cover, a little different name. Still that big, strong pearl asymmetrical ball, and Colonel likes those bigger balls so they can throw it a little firmer and they slow down for him and do some good stuff.
I mean, from what I see around locally anyway, as a two-hander, he's much better at playing further right than most, being able to get more up the back and keep that ball speed just to control the down lane reaction.
Yeah, he's very versatile. He is. I spent a lot of time as a junior putting in practice and chatting with the pro shop to learn more. And we got to talk about his friend there, Parker. Same idea. Definitely a little different styles. Shane, as you said, is a little more finesse, a little more versatile. To where Parker's going to be a little more power, a little more speed. And he usually plays a little bit straighter. But as we say that, Parker softened up a little bit Friday and bowled really well. And when we're talking two-handers, we can't forget about the hottest two-hander in Maine for us, is Mr. HBK.
Was he in this today?
He did not show up today. I think he felt bad for everybody and he wanted to let someone else win. Either that or he didn't want a partner to hold him down. I'm not sure who we would have picked. But.
I'm not going to lie. There was part of me this morning about my 5K. I was wishing like it was going to be pouring out and they were going to cancel it. And I would have either reached out to you or known HBK was. I'd be like, hey, I need a partner. There's still an opening. I would have hopped in this last minute.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had some room for openings. It actually worked out with 24 teams. We had 3 teams to a pair, so every pair was even. The pace of play went very quickly. I mean, everybody, there was 6 games per team, but we were done qualifying. I mean, I texted you, it was a little after 12, letting you know that we had just finished. So then, yeah, it's crazy. Oh! Big carry over there. So 1 and 2 look super low scoring, and these 2 teams now are like, well, we can score. As much as we said that, they're taking advantage of some breaks, for sure.
So I saw Tommy cross over on the last one on lane 2.
Yeah, Mike crossed over on that. You get some light rolls. That's what you need in this format is some breaks, for sure.
So like you said, Boomhammer over there, Andrew Beatty on lane 1, he's a hard and straight guy. He's a lot like, my son throws the ball. He has more turn than my son. And there are times I remember at Junior Gold, and I probably, if I was his partner, said the same thing. Just throw it at the one in the front and leave something more makeable.
So
once it's really hard.
As you talk about Boom, I'm pretty sure Boom started as a candlepin player, and he's made the transition into 10-pin. And he's done pretty good. He's, as you said, Adam, he really throws it very firm. And he's worked hard at getting a little more rev rate to help get the ball change direction a little bit, which today wasn't always the best thing. But so far it's looking pretty good for him. They made the match play, they won their first match, and now they're trying to punch their ticket into the finals.
See, I'm a little curious on how this actually played. I would have liked to have tried it because I was joking around in league with a few people I knew were coming here tonight, and they're like, well, how would you attack this? I'm like, well, looking at it, the one board has 0 oil on it. I was like, do you have the stones to play the one board at 32 feet?
It was not there.
It wasn't
we watched
there.
Quite a few people try to play the gutter, and it was so bad. It almost was like the short pattern we bowled on here a couple weeks ago.
That took that.
It's just outside of 5 was not good. There was a lot of people that tried to play it at first, and you could strike, you could get 3 off the right,
or a washout,
and you could get 3 off the left.
Yeah.
Because you had to get so straight with it when you got it in. Now this is on the right lane. The left lane was a little different.
Yep.
But on the right lane for the righties, when they got it in, it kind of found that friction and it hooked. And we saw 3 off the left a couple times. So, but down to 5 and 6. Buck and Stuffcrust starting off a little slow, and Andrew and Chris started off pretty good, where they went double 9 square 9 square. So it looks like they've got good control of the pocket, and they look to be pretty tough to beat. Stuffcrust there, got that one a little outside, and you watch that ball have no chance of hooking.
Ooh, I know, no one's Stuffcrust. He's a typical down and in, makes his fares, covers it. I almost wonder if he should move a little, again, not knowing the pattern, if he should move a little right, kind of not point it directly at the head.
I think it's just the opposite. I think he needs to move left.
You think so?
Because the problem with moving right, when your ball hooks a tiny bit, you wash out and you 210.
Okay.
So the guys that are getting left and throwing it away from them, but from the left, you're seeing them break up all the 210s, break up the washout. So now you're getting 6 and 7 counts that are makeable.
Yep. Okay.
But again, he's in his own thing. He's a trusted veteran, very, very good bowler. He left that 4 count on the first frame and his first shot and made it, so the count doesn't hurt him at all. But so here we are watching Andrew Hall stepping up in the 5th frame here on lane 6. And Andrew definitely got softer and left early on. He was one of the first people to get left and kind of get the pattern out of play. Almost think he's thrown a widow tour, and he's
slowed the ball
really
down
good.
quite a bit too. That's a nice.
Well, that's it. Because of the volume that was out there and the way it played, it had to be softer to give the ball a little bit of chance. A great shot by Andrew. Andrew bowled well last week at the High Hopes as well in New Hampshire. Very, very good player. He's done very well on the tour. He's actually just back 3 months, maybe 2 months off of a wrist injury. So it's awesome to see him back out here playing.
I know firsthand, wrist injuries are terrible to try and come back.
I'll say any injury is hard to come back of. So
as I'm getting older, I'm getting those injuries, but I've noticed that when I throw my back out, that's about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But my wrist kept me out, if I remember, about 6.5 months one time.
Chris Ford didn't get that one quite out as far, and it started to bite hard on him, and I believe that's a 4, 6, 7. There's Boom's speed coming into effect. Had the 5-10 and slaps the 5 out of there, leaving him just a single pin.
19.57.
Yeah, he throws it a little slow.
Yeah.
Give her the heater, Ricky. Give her the heater.
We got an opening over there. I mean, if Buck gets up here and strikes, it kind of can get them back into it.
Yes, it keeps it close for sure. I mean, it's a 2-game match, so anything can happen. So, as much as like 5 or 6 frames can make a difference in a 1-game match, these are 2-game matches.
That's right. I forgot. I keep forgetting.
And it's total pins. This isn't a matter of points. It's all total pins.
We got Gail Grassley coming in here with a good
Graham.
luck to you all.
How are you, Graham? Good to see you checking in.
Anyone watching the stream notice I moved the chat to the top left, so when it comes up, it doesn't block any bowling. But I did it just in time for not using 7 and 8, so it wouldn't block anything anyway.
Buck ripcord with a strike there. I don't see his stuffed crust can help him out and put up a double. Tommy Gunn. Ooh, you see Tommy Gunn's trying to stay inside there. And just kind of keep it in tight in the middle. But as we were talking a couple minutes ago, he broke the split up. Easier spare. Just kind of keeping it so you can grind those scores out. For the 6-game total today, it took 10-14 to make the cut, which if you do the math, that's 186 under.
We'll go grab Dick Whitman and have Alani sponsor. She wants to take her.
So doing the quick math here for you, it's a 169 average for Baker doubles to make the finals here today. That's not a lot of scores. The pattern was hard, and having 2 people play it makes it even trickier. Oh, Andrew jumping back on him with a strike here. Is he going to come over?
No.
Are we gonna get it?
Yeah, he doesn't want to come over.
No, we tried to get Howie's Pub owner, Dick Whitman, to come in. He just gave us the cheers and says, stop over to Howie's Pub, grab one of those 250 domestics.
250 domestics?
Order an appetizer. Watch some football over there. It is Sunday.
It definitely is. And, you know, as much as I'm not a bar person to go out and stuff like that, I have watched several football games at a pub. The environment is so much better.
It's so crazy. It's so fun.
Even people you don't know, you'll sit there, they'll each over, they'll high-five you, chest bump, fist bump.
It's pretty fun. I know I've been to Howie's Pubs a couple times there. It's usually been when the sun's been down. Things might be different when it's dark out, but awesome place, awesome people, super cool environment. So, like I said, check them out on 501 Washington Ave. And remember, happy hour every day, 2 to 6, or Monday through Friday, 2 to 6. Full menu every day. All right. Chris Forey with broke up a split there, leaving just a 4-pin. But we got a pretty tight match now. Buck Ripcord stepping up in the 8th. He can throw a strike here. They will actually take a small lead.
The ending of the 5K.
Too bad you guys can't see this. We just got a video of Crazy Train running through in his kilt with his Warhammer, running through the finish line at
shirtless.
44-48. Or 44-46?
49, I think.
44-49. Who cares about that second?
I had just sprinted. I was about ready to die when I crossed that line, and they were there with a bottle of water, so I was getting to them pretty quick.
All right, Bucky. Oh, Bucky with an 8 count. So cleaning this up, they'll still be down a couple pins here, but we definitely got ourselves a pretty close match there.
Yeah, 1 and 2 right now.
Boston clean up the spare.
They're 173 in the 8th, spare in the 9th.
They got about a 19-ish pin lead.
134 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th.
He strikes here, be 154, be 19
pins.
So it's, which actually, if he strikes, it actually make it a 9-pin match for Tommy to finish. So again, this game's not too crucial, although having a big lead, or having any lead, going to game 2 is awesome.
So now, after game 1, are they able to switch the order of their team for game 2?
They can do whatever they want other than surface changes.
All right, fair enough.
It still just has to be a Baker format, so one bowler on one lane, but if they want to switch who's on what lane, to me I feel that's a little crazy at this point. But, hey, sometimes it takes a little crazy to win.
Yes, it does. I mean,
like Stuffed Crust moved in a little.
Like Stuffed Crust.
Did he get the 7 out?
Nope, 7 is still there.
A little lazy 7 there.
But I mean, you say it's crazy, but also, is it crazy to say, well, I got Buck Ripcord, I want him to hit the 10th in the game to see if we need it?
So they did that last game on 1 and 2, and they ended up actually losing the second game, but ended up pulling it out because they had such a big lead.
Okay. So then that also comes into play. I mean, do you think maybe they should have started so Stuffcrust is going to end game 1? Or they put him on this one because he's a more direct, and if I remember right, the left was opposite, so probably would have played a little bit more hook than the right lane?
So depending on where you are, by rights, the right lane should have a little more hook in the track than the left lane.
Okay.
Tommy did disgusted with that shot, but he got a 9 count.
Good 9.
Get a spare, get to 190, and then you're only looking at being down possibly 25, 30 pins.
44, 49.
All right, so Andrew Hall stepping up in the 10th frame, or the 9th frame here, trying to set that foundation up for the 10th frame here. Real close match here. Depending on what Andrew does, it's going to kind of dictate what happens. Oh, got something in his eye. Probably some of that Ed Sheeran hair flowing down into his face. If you follow Andrew on Instagram, I believe he is not the Ed Sheeran on Instagram.
Not Ed Sheeran. I mean, I can
believe
see
that's what it is.
Is this game 1 still?
And if I remember correctly, he has told us that Ed Sheeran actually follows him on Instagram.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's definitely
awesome.
pretty cool. So we're all about those follows. So follow us, like us. We're on YouTube, Facebook. Check our pages out. Ooh, quality shot, 4-pin though. So spare here. Corey will be able to get up to shoot 205, and Buck will be able to get up to shoot 202. So this could be a very, very close match first game. Tommy made his spare. Looks like a better shot than his last ball there. We got 192 for Tommy Gunn. Sorry, that's Tommy's hammer with 192. Now the Mike Show finishing up. Yeah, we had some fun names here. I mean, we're at Bayside, so we definitely have some fun.
We got Mike Clausen asking for a rule verification to see if they can change lanes. I can't quite hear him, but just getting a rule interpretation from our tournament director up here.
So there was just a little question on how it had to, how they started the next game. Their name is on the left lane, and Mike wants to bowl on the right lane, so he didn't know if Mike had to start or if Mike had to start. Yeah, Mike and Mike. So Cordulo is going to start the next game on that lane. It's on Facebook and it's on YouTube as well. BBPSTV for YouTube. All right, so as we had a little conversation to help people out there, Mike Cordulo with a spare is going to get them to, it looks like, possibly 211, giving them a 19-pin lead.
And for everyone out here watching on Facebook, we are going to be adding more content than just live streams to our YouTube channel. We're just going to, like I said, slowly build that up.
We're bowler builders. We build bowlers one grip at a time. And we'll build our YouTube one video at a time.
That's it. Once we get the following, it's going to start coming.
Chris Forey with a double there.
I know I don't need another big ace in, but I just love the look of that ball.
The colors are pretty cool. Our very own Meme Supreme has one, and being colorblind, he loves the way the colors look going down the lane. So we got 208 for the Mike and Mike show.
So that's only, what, 16-pin match? That's not
game 2.
That's close right there.
Alrighty. So they'll be moving into game 2. Forey here looking to try to put good count up to make sure they have a lead going into game 2.
And if you look into game 2 on 5 and 6, in the last scored frame for both teams, it's only a 3-pin match. If my eyes are correct, 155 to 152.
That's Chris Forey striking for 205.
So if Buck Ripcord can come up here and throw 3, we got a 3-pin match over there.
Yeah, so we've got some good matches going on here. I mean, as much as we've got 16 pins over there, I mean, it's a mark, not a ton. And again, we know anything can happen. And if we look at the scores, the previous match over there, 173 was the high game on that pair the first round. All right, Bucky doing what he does. Oh, he didn't like it.
Crossing over.
Oh,
almost
he almost gets the lucky hit. pretty sure he's upset with himself.
I will say, with that 300 video and then just that right here is the most you'll see reaction out of Buck is I've seen since I've been bowling against him.
Buck definitely had some emotion there. I'm pretty sure it had been quite a while since he had an honor game.
Been about 6 years, he said.
Yeah. So I mean, for a guy that good, that's quite a while.
I want to ask him if his pinky was tucked or untucked because he said his wrist started to hurt, so he untucked his pinky, and since then he hadn't had a 300.
Oh, jeez.
Little insider info.
But comments like that are why we have to try to talk him into letting us play with his grip a tiny bit. As we get older, we got to adjust things.
Oh, Tommy Guns with the tap.
Tapping that thing out.
So they're going to stay, looks like they're staying on the same lane,
so
which is going to put Boomhammer in the 10th.
It is, which I think is fine. There's nothing wrong with whoever is in the 10th frame. Ouch. 5 count for Bucky. 186. So that's a 19-pin match. So we got 16 pin difference on 1 and 2 and 19 pins on 5 and 6. And the winners of these two matches are going to move to 3 and 4, where they will again get 3 balls of practice on each lane with the ability to hit vaulted surface if they'd like. And then it'll be another 2-game total pin match.
I will say, I'm liking what I'm seeing the way Boomhammer's attacking that side. It was like fairly straight, and it looked like he's just trying not to give away the pocket.
And which is absolutely perfect. It really is. Like we talked about, if you got too much angle coming off of either side, it was easy to wash out or leave some of those light splits. Playing a little straighter, I think it increases deflection a little and just help break everything up. And again, I believe that's why you saw the Mike, Andrew, and Chris move so far left, because their off hits broke things up. You know, it left them makeable spares. That's all we're looking to do when the scoring pace is low.
Yep. Got the split out.
There it is again. Breaking the splits up. 40 with another spare. I could be wrong, but I believe Chris Forey might even have a PBA title under his belt. I know he bowled out on the tour for a while. He could have 2, I'm not 100% sure. But he's bowled for a long time. Very, very good friends with Parker Bone III. So, good players. Very good players. I believe he's multi-NEBA champion. I believe Andrew Hall is a multi-time NEBA champion as well. Buck Ripcord is a NEBA champion. I believe Mike Clausen is a NEBA champion as well.
We got Joe Tubner, also known as Niner, coming in with, thanks for streaming, guys. Good commentary. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Good to hear you're out, Joe. Hope you're feeling better. We send love your way. Niner's been battling some crazy illnesses, and it's good to see him checking in. We miss his face around here. Miss some of his sass. Because, you know, that's what we're about here. Keep it real.
You gotta have fun with it.
All right, Bucky back up here. Loved that one, can you tell?
He gets it!
Crossover! Can you ever look more upset about getting a strike? Thanks, Joe.
So, I remember a story a while ago bowling against Buck, and we both had, it was on a house shot, it was easy. And we were both killing, I think we were both
I gotta correct you, easier.
That's fair enough. Easier, good call. And I threw a terrible shot across Brooklyn, and he's like, you do that again, I'm going to snap you in the nuts with this towel. I almost wonder if I should go and say that to him.
Up cross?
Oh!
Shaker 9 count, I believe? Just a 2-pin?
Oh, I thought that all went down because that one pole blocked that.
So just so you guys know, we got the camera up so you guys can see at home what's going on there. But we're sitting a little more behind 3 and 4, and the poles kind of get in the way. So seeing all the pins on 5 can get a little tricky. So if we mess up, make sure you give us a shout out and bust our ass, because that's what we're here for.
And also, for all my friends on Facebook who heard about the 5K and Jimmy describing what I wore, I will be making a post. I will post the pictures and the video of me running across the finish line for all to see.
It is, Graham. It's definitely a tough shot out there. And for all of you asking, yes, Crazy Train's still wearing his kilt.
Yes, I am.
I didn't even realize that.
Tommy Gunn?
We got Joe. Hoping to be back soon, slowly getting better.
Good to hear that, Joe. Glad to know we're helping you get by day to day. All right, Andrew Hall back up after sitting for a couple minutes. Let's see if the young age helps him or hurts him here.
check the fingers up. I just don't.
Uh-oh, didn't look like he liked it. Oh, somebody's buying beer. That's right, everyone. Everybody at home, fingers up. Not Ed Sheeran's got a 5-pin.
I just haven't checked on the YouTube. Oh, put those fingers up.
That's right, beer drinking time.
You can bring them to Howie's Pub after and have them buy you those beers
That's
there.
right,
Help
you
the
can go buy
sponsor
yourself
out.
a beer down at Howie's Pub, 501 Washington Ave. Go check them out, watch some football, have a beer.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's not on Ed Sheeran. Although,
We want free beer.
it could be on
Yeah.
Boomhammer.
Oh, now we got Boomhammer.
So now we got Boomhammer up trying to get some beers down at Howie's Pub.
All right. I don't know. Wait for a ball. I
This
wonder
5 pins brought to you by Howie's Pub.
All right, here we go.
And it's on
Ball's
its way.
away.
Oh.
Oh, aced it. Couldn't hit more of the middle of that pin.
Yeah, he's not buying a beer. And Chris Borey back with a strike.
So that name is Jimmy Clark.
Alrighty, here we go. Get some clean frames. We only got one open so far, so we're seeing we got the cream rise in the top, decent strike shots, and most importantly, making those pairs.
Yeah, Mike
Boston.
Boston coming in big. You can tell he liked it off his hand.
He liked it. It was in line, and he was even more happy that it gave him that little light tickler swisher.
Just looking at his ball, it looks like he's throwing something very shiny, but it could just be the lighting.
It could be the lighting, yes. Mike's got a little bit different ball roll and definitely a hair softer speed, so he's going to use something that probably gets him down the lane a little bit and probably doesn't flip over too hard either. So, and I think that's what Andrew Hall's doing over there on 5 and 6, and I'm pretty sure he's showing the new Widow Tour, which stays a little smoother down lane, controls the pattern pretty well. All right, Mike Cordulo on 1. Like pretty good. Ooh. A 4-6, but he was more fortunate than Tommy Guns. He was able to break up the split, get just an 8 count. Buck ripcord with a, I don't think he'll call it, but solid spare. Solid conversion on the old 1-2-4. See if Stuff Crust can get his back here and strike it up. Keep this match really close. But as much as we say close, Stuffed Crust and Buck are down a couple pins after that first round. Oh, trying to get the old lefty. He posed for it and everything. Oh, Mike Lolo with a big miss.
I see what you mean about how sometimes it's hanging there, because that looked like it was just going to do that little turn, especially on lane 1.
So crazy, yeah. They definitely kept you honest. It was very tricky for sure.
Joe, if you're still out there listening, how's the sound? We're trying out a new microphone. I just want to know how good.
All right,
sounded
Stuffed Crust
good?
with a spare.
Perfect.
Do you want to listen to that?
All right, see how Tommy can capitalize here. It looks pretty good. Oh, and Tommy gets a swisher. That's a big hit for Tommy Guns. Way to step on it when your opponent opens.
Someone's got some food behind me, and I smell it, and I'm getting a little hungry.
Yes, it is at lunchtime.
I got a burrito.
I miss burritos.
Breakfast burrito.
Hey,
All right, Andrew Hall coming up. Ooh, oh no, Andrew Hall with a 4-10 split over there.
Yeah, that pair sucks.
I don't know. I like that pair.
No, I'm just saying like
Oh,
right
for
now.
today? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
So,
yeah, you just run that.
5 and
right?
6 was the higher scoring pair in the quarterfinals, though.
Oh, really?
Was it really?
It was. And the two pairs were pretty even the first game of this match, of this round as well. So
Thank you, Niner, coming back in, saying sound is good and everything is clear.
awesome to hear. So we like Andrew Hall getting one like a pro.
I mean, when you're leading, you get the count, try to stay ahead.
Always take the count.
I mean, if you're behind, you kind of have to go
Well,
for it.
it depends on the
On
scenario.
how much
It's
behind.
early in the match like this. That 1 is 2. If you're down a lot and you got to take the risk, I mean, sometimes it's high risk, high reward.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice they were on a strike, so that's true. That one counted as 2.
It helps for sure.
Yeah.
And Boston, you got that one a little right.
Didn't like it, and I just
Did
didn't want
not
to
ever see it. Didn't slow down at all. So, and there we go. See, there's the balls that are hooking a hair down lane, and it looks just a little to, unfortunately, drive through and leave that 10 pin.
And watching his body language, it looked like he got his elbow away from him to not really come up behind it.
And Mr. Corey with a 8 count, yeah, just a 2-5.
Yep.
If we remember a flashback from the Carlsbad tournament, there was about 9,000 of those left.
Ton of
That was
them.
all everybody left was the 2-5 combo.
And if I remember right, I chopped it each way you could chop it.
There. Oh! Oh, there
Gave
was
it a
almost
shot.
a pig pile on that 10 pin. That was pretty close.
Always comes down to how many pins you have to throw at it when you do that.
Well, he had 2 going over there after it. It didn't quite work. And Chris cleaning up his spare. Tell you what, I'm not a fan of shooting that 2-5. That's so easy to take that front pin off. All right, Ripcord can strike here and help cut into that lead.
I wish I had some ones. We could start playing the game. I'll bet you $1 per strike.
Aha, pass the buck.
Oh!
Bucky, quality shot there, single pinning.
Now, you did say something last stream. Bucky does like strikes. Almost every
That's
shirt
what he
he
does.
wears, he always wears, it's always a horizontal strike.
It is horizontal. He's not a fan of the vertical strike. Carissa, can you help us out with that? I dare you to buy him a checkered shirt. So, out of the 8 players we have here, I know at least 5 of them will be bowling in the Megabucks team tournament coming here October 18th. Chris Vial and the Megabucks tournament got together to make a mega team challenge. We've got, I believe, 14 teams signed up for it already. So if you want to get together, check out the Megabucks page and see if you can get yourself signed up. I believe the stipulation was that you had to have 21 games in the same bowling center to be able to put that team together.
I'm not saying I'm hoping for someone on your team to get an injury, but part of me is. I mean, I'm on your team as a sub. I want to get in there.
Strategy. We'll see how it all goes. So my understanding, we're bowling on 2 different patterns. It's possible that maybe we can make a substitute on one pattern to the other pattern. I'm not sure exactly all the fine details for that one yet. But when it comes game day, we will definitely be checking that out.
Everyone on your team I'm good friends with, so I literally do not want to see an injury.
Oh, Duckcrust missing it. Left 7 out there. That's a tough break.
You know me. I just want to bowl. Put the ball in my hand. That's all I ask.
That's all we ever want to do as a competitor. We want a chance. We want to be able to play the game. So the match on 1 and 2 has Tommy's hammer down by 16.
Tommy got it. He was a little worried about the chop
Tommy got
there.
his spare there. So when we look at it, though, counting this game in, it's actually only a 5-pin match when we consider in the pins from the first game. 5 and 6 here. Andrew trying to make a better shot than the last one. Looks like he moved a little left. Another 8 count.
And I think that's just, he moved a little left to try and not have to get it so far right. And
It just didn't hold for him. I think he was hoping to get a little bit of shim out of that.
Boomhammer coming in.
Breaking up another split. It only takes 19.14 to do that.
kind of rookie numbers for him. You got to get those up.
Yeah, we got Boom, and then we've got Magic, who's another one of those speed ballers.
Just stands. You see Magic, but he's always so
right
consistent.
off the corner, and it's I'm going to say it's almost never under 20 miles an hour. Andrew Hall making the 3-6 the hard way.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a good way, as long as you
A
make
make is a make.
Oh, Boomhammer with the
Boomhammer.
uncharacteristic.
Is that the head pin or the 5-pin?
That is a 3-pin. No freebier there. It was. He had a baby split and broke the 10.
Oh,
Got the 10 to go out. So
at a weird angle, I couldn't tell.
I hear you there.
I mean,
So that opens the door back up for them guys to step on it and really close it out here in the 8th and 9th. See what Boston does here. Got around it good. Just never.
Got the 10 pin out on that though.
That's the big one. That's very big for him.
That could have easily been 210, 2, 8,
If
10.
that's a 210, it's very crazy. So, if he spares this, we're almost even for this match. Corey looks like that's in. No, it's a save right there for him. That's a big strike for those guys. So that's going to give them pretty close to a 20-pin lead going into the last 4 frames. So Clausen grinding out, making a spare. See how Mike can rebound here. Mike goes a strike here. It's going to put them in the driver's seat going into the 10th.
Actually, no, I'll do it right now. He's at a UBA, I believe. Yeah.
All right, Bucky Ripcord stepping up here in the 7th. I'm going to call this a must-have. One looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the buck we know. Dead flush, 10 back. Great shot, Bucky. All right, Mikey Cordulo. Part of the Mike Show. What's that looking like? Oh, Dustin. What? 10 back. Games are getting towards the crunch time, and these guys are throwing killer shots. Gotta love it. So that strike right there is going to make it very hard for Tommy Hammer to come back. Stuff crush. I think his ball just hit like a 3-pounder. He hits the pocket and left a 5/8. That ball deflected all of it.
Wow. Pocket 5/8.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the 10 went slow on it. This guy couldn't see for sure.
How is it?
Good part for him. It's the same shot for a spare.
Tommy Gunn.
Huge.
Uh-oh.
All right, Subcross making the spare. All right, so Boomhammer is going to have to throw a double. I'm going to say he needs a double. Where they're down 16 pins.
They can end in a tie if they both strike out.
For this game.
For this game, that's what I'm saying. For this game.
Difference? Like
16.
16.
So
Mike Show's favor, right?
Gotta have, yes, Boone's got to get this.
It's the last.
He gets the light swisher.
Boom.
The Brooklyn swisher. That's what 19.5 will get you. Andrew Hall, that one looks pretty good. Didn't quite go.
It looked like he
Another
just
2-5.
stayed where he was and firmed it up a little bit.
Yeah, and again, it shows you how tricky they are. He goes through the nose and he goes a little light.
I know 6 is you're one board right of your mark.
Tommy and Hammer, you guys are down 16.
It's going through the face of Brooklyn. It's settling so.
All right, Boone gets this one. He's going to put the pressure on. Oh, that was pretty
Better
good.
shot.
Oh!
No. With a 5-10.
Well, the first hit was a big one, 181. Get one's 180, 16. They need 164. So they're going to need good count. Well, they're going to need a mark. So
we got an open over there on 6.
Wow, not Ed Sheeran. That must have been Ed Sheeran. We're going to say Ed Sheeran shot that. That's why he missed. Thanks, Ed.
Got Boom going. Looks like he's going.
No, just get the 1.
That's
Tommy
a 1.
told him to get the 1.
Yeah.
So that 180.
So they're at 143 with the next 2 balls.
So they need to get to 165 to win. So he's going to need a mark to win.
And remember, last time he went late, almost up to 210.
He hasn't had. I mean, we start looking at Clausen. He almost 210. He washed out his last 2 times.
Big strike on lane 5.
Corey with a strike.
This is a big shot for Buck. If Buck can get up here and stop cross up in the 10th, it'll be very close.
And then Stuffcross going to have to double to have a chance.
Gets
it to go down. Gets the roll 4 to shut him out.
Old man messenger.
Can the brother get a trip 4?
Rules say it don't count if you didn't watch.
Oh, Buck got up with a huge
Yeah, Buck looks like he
strike
switched
there.
balls and
Buck
moved a
doesn't
little
give a
bit,
shit.
and he just dead flushed it.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, Stuffcross, we're in the same boat. Stuffcross needs a double to force Ed to mark. Oh, sorry, not Ed Sheeran.
Not Ed Sheeran.
So, Mikey Clausen, the Mike and Mike show is going to be moving on to the finals. All right, Stuffcross, he hit the pocket last time with no authority. I think it was like 3 pounds. All right, that one looks pretty good. He's got nothing.
Didn't want to turn.
And he probably got stuck in too shiny of a bowling ball. So the Mike and Mike show, 178 there. 386, so they ended up 386 to 372 with the Mike and Mike show moving forward. So Tommy's Hammer, not too bad, finishing tied for third and fourth today. Stuffed crust with a spare. 180. 160. So not Ed Sheeran is going to need about 7 pins on the first ball. Right. With a 9 count. All right, so one.
You said he's about 7 on this ball?
We're going to do the math right now. I think he's 179 there. Yeah, 179. So they need 160. So 9 here gets them 161.
No.
So 9 on the first ball. Actually, no, 9 on 2 balls.
9 on 2 balls, yep.
3 church could be tricky.
Oh! But, and then he needed 9, so he'd have got the 3.
He needs to get 2. Needs 9 on 2 shots. And there's no chance of a tie here. 390 for you guys. Good bowling today, guys.
Alright, put this back here so we can get set up for the championship match.
All right, so not Ed Sheeran needs to get at least 2 of these. If he gets less, then Buck's Trust is going to move forward. That's going to be enough right there. So, not Ed Sheeran and Chris Forey will move forward.
We got Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New Hampshire. Mike's right number 9.
Alright, let me go move that camera.
All right, not Ed Sheeran, filling it out.
Zooming in on the
173. All right, so we've had some pretty good matches there. They come down to the 10th frame, keeping it close. You know, we like drama around here, so we got to keep it close. So we got Crazy Train out there. We don't quite see the kilt there if you're watching still. But he's out there, still sporting his kilt, setting up camera 2.
Thank you. Yeah, you spelled the name perfect. Appreciate it.
So in just a moment, these guys are going to get the lanes on. They're going to get a little bit of practice on each lane again. 3 balls on each lane, and then we're going to get into our 2-game Baker final match.
He doesn't know how long we're still going to be here for. I don't know how long they're going to take.
Do you want to tweak that back a little bit?
Do you want me to check it?
Right? Is that all right?
Oh, no, because this one's
okay.
going to be right
All
here.
right, never mind. I'm foolish.
If I move that up here, I may have to make
We could almost see you in your kilt.
Almost?
We got to see the bottom of it.
If I put that right up here, we'll see them at the foul line. That will probably give us that, but I want this one to be down.
Oh.
Come on.
Trying to tip it a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember which.
Well, it looks like your hinge is here, so you're not going to be able to tip it down. Yeah, same thing. Same format.
But
Actually, a best of 13.
There you go. Perfect. That's better. You want to go down more? Go down more.
Well, I was going to zoom in too. But I'm trying to make it so I can see the pins. I don't know if I turn the right knob too. I hope I turn the right. Need some warm-up shots.
Alrighty, guys. So now we get to watch these guys warm up. We're going to see some strategy come into play because you're going to see these guys hit some balls with some surface to not only see ball reaction, but we're going to move some oil around, which is going to be interesting to see what happens in Game 2 when they do this. You saw Andrew put a little more surface on his. I think Chris freshened his up. I believe I heard him say that he had used a 360 pad on his max spec earlier.
So you should be able to read those scores, do you think so?
So they basically, I kind of like doing courses. So any tournament that goes on those things, like, I know what say. Yeah.
Championship view up here, guys.
Same branch now, so they go for, all you can tell is they count for here too.
Changing it back. We got Random Gasfield coming in with watching from UBA in Brockton. Hope everything went well up there. It seemed like it went pretty well. Hard to say. I got here kind of late. You didn't know I had to run a 5K. Well, didn't have to. I chose to run a 5K today, so I missed this tournament. But I had a good time. I finished within my goal. So I hope you're doing good down there in UBA, Grind'em. How's that view look for everyone now with the scoreboard up?
How do those look on the screen?
I got this as showing a baseline ball.
Well, Charlie's messing with the colors for it. See if we can get a little different color up there.
Yeah.
I think I like that color. How's that read? Ugh, no, that's not very good.
No.
Yeah, no, that color's not so good. Yeah.
But. I almost wish I could move that camera up a pinch. I mean, I can kind of read those, and this is a smaller screen if you want to look at it. Let me actually pull up the feed too. Yeah, I can read that. Are you gonna eat those pickles?
I know.
Sweet. That's the one thing off the carnivore I started allowing myself to have is pickles and cucumbers.
They don't go good with a breakfast sandwich, so.
All I've had is cottage cheese this morning. I'm starving.
Holy fuck.
Just had like 5 scoops of cottage cheese. I didn't want to throw up while running.
I heard a ram with a big stein. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, when they mentioned about something about a cook, I was like, now how'd you do?
I finished it in 44 minutes and 49 seconds. My goal was below 45. So I got it.
Right.
I had this little kid, literally, like he ran by me because I had a Warhammer with a speaker strapped to it, playing Viking music. So he ran by and double checked and then gave me the, as he ran by. So he did a big loop, and on the way back he saw me again, so he hit me with this. So he was about a quarter mile from the finish. And I'm kind of half fast walking, slowish jog. Yeah. He's like, come on, finish up. So I'm like, ah! And I just, everything I had to finish that within time. I brought shorts to change into, and Jimmy's like, where's the kill? I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't care. I don't get embarrassed, so I don't care.
So unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep with these colors for now.
Put a Bowler Builders logo on it.
right? Dan, that's what we need. Can Mallory sew?
I'm sure.
If she can sew, have her put a Bowler Builders patch somewhere around here. I wear this in the next tournament.
There's nothing wrong with lower gear. You can wear it anyways.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. I don't think his fingertips go.
if I actually followed that rule, my dick. Yeah, my hands barely reach my pocket.
Yeah, you could have the shortest.
Well, I know I could wear it like that, but I'd like to, represent the brand Bowler Builders on here.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I'm down. I like our logo out there.
They getting a few shots, or are they getting time?
So it's 3 shots on each lane. I think they're just about finished up
Okay.
here.
Once the score gets up, guys, just let me know if you have having a hard time kind of seeing it. I can try to zoom in it a little bit more, but so now here comes the strategy. Like, the higher seed gets starting pair, but do you want to start on the one where you didn't have the best look to start, so the person with a better look
To
finishes
me, where
second?
it's 2 lanes or 2 games, I don't think it matters. Like, to me personally, I wouldn't care. I would just pick the lane that I want to bowl on and then go from there. Can Chris hit the menu?
Menu 2.
3.
3. Menu 3. We got not Ed Sheeran. Looks like he's got it figured out. There we go.
What the fuck is B Doctor?
There you go.
B Doctors A Hall against Team A.
Against the Mike Show. Mike and Mike Show.
Mike squared.
All right, guys, welcome to the finals here. We got Mike and Mike, and Mike and Mike, Mike Cordulo and Mike Clausen bowling against Andrew Hall and Chris Forey.
MCK.
All right, looks like the Mikes are going to start. Mike Cordulo. I know he corrected me last time on how to say it. I just can't remember.
So it's only fitting that our number 1 and number 2 seeds are bowling against each other in the finals.
I thought it was her.
Some fun stats for you.
I thought it was.
Looks like he's standing at about 34, 33.
So not to knock any one of these 4 guys out here, but we don't have a mainer in the finals.
That's my bad. I wasn't here. My bad.
That's every mainer that bowls bad. You didn't even get to bowl, so you can't take the bad. That's all right. Bowlers are bowlers, though. We're all bowlers, and we all love each other and support each other. That's how we're going to grow this sport.
So the good news is, whatever team wins this next year cannot come back. They'll have to find a different partner, both of them.
That is
That-
correct.
2 more teams right there.
Correct. That is very true.
I can do that easy, quick math.
So we're starting out here. We got to give another shout out to Bayside Bowl here at 58 Alder Street for giving us the entire building today to run this tournament, where we had 24 pairs, 48 bowlers coming in, bowling on this challenging pattern. And it's quite the event here. Charlie and his entire staff do an amazing job here, supporting the bowlers, serving everything. Drinks are great, food's great, it's awesome. So if you're in the area, come on down, have a drink, watch the finals, a little hooting and hollering, have something to eat. Come watch some football.
Watch the Patriots get pounded. Actually, believe it or not, I can't say they get pounded. They're doing all right. Just 5 turnovers in a game needs to stop.
Yeah, turnovers never help. It's like missing spares in this game.
100%.
I'll give us another shout out to Bowler Builders Pro Shop for donating a ball today, ball raffle, which added another $200 to the prize fund. The Brunswick Combat was raffled off. Bowler Builders Pro Shop has 2 locations, one here inside Bayside Bowl at 58 Alder Street, Portland, Maine, and the second one in Lewiston, Maine, inside Just in Time Rec, which is where we will be for our next event the Triple Threat Trios. So again, it's going to be a trios tournament with 3 bowlers and only 2 can be past FKM champions.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to that. That's an extra hour of sleep I get.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot closer to our place, to where we live. So my commute's going to be a whole 2 miles. So it'll be easy to get there nice and early to get things set up.
From where I stay on Saturdays, I got a mile to get there.
That's what we like.
And
Those
no, I
short
won't be
commutes.
running there, even though it's a lot less than 5K. I will be driving,
Well,
just in case you're wondering.
you do have some software and hardware to bring, so I understand. All right.
Do we know
clocking up
when
here.
that is?
That is the end of October. The actual date is October 26th.
So form your trios and get ready to send that email in.
And here's another first bit of info coming out for you. On October 25th at Just in Time Rec, there will be a fundraiser to benefit Michelle Dume, who is battling cancer. So if you're in the area for the weekend, we've got a fundraiser on Saturday and a scratch tournament on Sunday. So
That's going to be a busy weekend for me
It is.
because my buddy is getting married in Portland down here on Peaks Island on that Friday night.
So we know Crazy Train's going to be doing a lot of running around just like this week. For that fundraiser, I do believe there is a pair of Patriot tickets being raffled off as well. For more information, stay tuned to our Facebook pages. Like them, follow them. There will be more information coming up in the next day or two. Mike Cordulo slapping the 5 out, breaking up that split.
Looked like he liked it. It just did not want to get through the
Well,
pin.
as we're watching them now, so his guys are left, their ball's getting right and then kind of straightening out and kind of going forward, which is what they're looking to do to help control the lane. So now it's going to be a matter of getting to not go forward too fast, which is what it kind of looked like Mike did. And as much as we say that, if it was a hair higher in the head pin, maybe he strikes.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about this game, as much as we can have our strategies be working, doesn't mean the pins are cooperating.
Exactly. Everyone comes into these tournaments on these specially made patterns with an idea and a plan. Second ball in warm-up, you're like, okay, well, I don't think this plan's going to work.
That's very true. I mean, everybody looks at a graph and tries to play off the graph, but we already know that a graph is only a starting point, and you've got to bowl with what you see and what's going on each game, each shot for that matter. So, I mean, as these players moved around, you watched some of them go to other pairs to see what was going to happen, or see if they could get some extra information for the next game than they were up there.
All right, I got Andrew Hall. Struck the first time, stepping back up, frame 3.
And he added a little bit of surface to his ball, and
Yeah.
you see that one gets to a point, it just kind of goes
Looked
forward.
like he moved a little bit left as well. With that
Could be.
first
It very well could be. And some of the left for him could be just a matter of actually using a little more angle to help the ball kind of straighten up for him. So he can kind of throw it to a spot, let it stop, and go forward.
Not the best, but looking at my screen here on a smaller window, I can see the scores up
We
there.
got Grinding Gas and checking in. Good to hear from you, brother. Hope UVA is going well. Oh, now this commentator is drawing a blank on what your UVA team name is. Mop, that's right, Mop Nation. There's something special. Here comes Fury. Max effect, not quite max result.
Less than something makeable.
We get a quick shout out from Mr. Dick Whitman saying hi. We got the owner of Howie's Pub here.
I can't see the fucking scores, so I had to walk up close.
That was our plan. That was
I'm so blind.
That's right. We get him in the pub here.
That's right.
If you're in the area of Washington Ave, stop into Howie's Pub, grab a $2.50 domestic.
Coldest beer in town.
Best, yeah, there you heard it. Coldest beer in town. Stop into Howie's Pub. Full menu every day of the week. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6. Is that correct?
Yeah. Can't
So
beat it.
you get out of
Can't beat
work
it with
Monday
a
to
stick.
Friday, stop right in, say hi to Dick Whitman. I think he might go by Joe there. We're not sure. Whatever you call it. Check him out. Is the wife working today?
Nope. She's got a play. She works for me on
very nice.
Tuesdays. She's got a real job, so she works Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Very
Donate
good.
anytime you can. Big Brothers Big Sisters.
That's
I'll
an
give a
awesome
shout out
cause.
for that.
Awesome cause. Big Brothers Big Sisters. they're here quite a few times during the year at Bayside Bowl, raising money for their foundation. Again, it's what we do. We use bowling to donate, to help raise money, foundations, all of that stuff. And thank you again to Howie's Pub for donating money to our prize fund.
Awesome. Great event.
Awesome to have you out here. It's great to have you guys out here. I think you guys might have had one of my favorite team names here, is Dick Gravy. Pretty solid.
Always works.
Oh, another 5-pin. This beer goes out to Howie's Pub.
The score right now is 58 in the third.
Right now we got a couple pin match here. Very close.
Yeah, Mike and Mike.
I'm going for Mike and Mike over Uncle Rico and
We got
Ed Sheeran.
Bruce Hall checking in. What's up, fellas? Not much.
So we did hear one name that came in for them, and we call it the rain delay for that team.
Is that a garlic team?
Yeah, it could be.
Why is that not letting me?
We know Chris is a little bit more of a deliberate player. He takes a little more time out there.
Scroll down.
Great pattern, by the way. Super fun.
Awesome to
Super
hear.
hard, but
It was good. Well, we talked with you a little bit about the ideas of this, and you were in love with the idea of having the shocker look out
yeah,
there,
I love it.
which played awesome. I mean, the scores were hard. It kept everybody in play, and it was very hard to strike, so you couldn't see teams put strikes together.
Yeah, right till the end.
So I mean, it was very close.
There's the bar.
So I mean, in 6 games, we had 6 more teams within 60 pins. I mean, that's not really a lot when you start thinking about it.
Windows, if I wanted it to be that full screen, I would have done that. Windows.
All right, here he is, not Ed Sheeran. Oh, another 7 count for him. Hi, Bruce Hall. Your boy's making you proud. He's in the finals here. It's good to see his wrists and hands holding up. They did very well in qualifying. They led qualifying by almost 50 pins. They were the most consistent team, having 3 200s at the end to games 4, 5, and 6. With 6 high game pots today, we had nobody win 2 of them. So we had 6 different winners for the high game pots.
That's awesome. All right. No, he didn't like it on his hand. Chops 2 off the right.
Ed Sheeran a little upset there. Bruce, I expect you to reprimand him when he gets home. I'm sure he'll reprimand himself while he sits there, but it's still fun to say Dad's going to discipline his kid.
It's funny, you see the 3-6-10 over there, and everyone stands to the left, which makes sense to give you the most room. Every time I do that, I'm chopping 2. I stand right and play more of a straight shot right at it with my plastic.
So it's a hit and miss one. I'm not a fan of 3-6-10. I would hate to shoot that to win any match at any point in time. It's so easy to miss it. And as you said, Adam, you use angle. It's still easy to take the 3-6 off, and then you try to get it a little right, and then it's the 6-10. Then you get it a little left, and it's just a 3-pin. So I feel Andrew's pain. That's fair stuff. Now Chris Forey up here to see if he can make his 3-6 combo. Try to keep it clean and keep themselves with a slight advantage here through 6 frames of the first game.
Actually, I think with that open, Mike and Mike actually took the lead, didn't they?
They do have a small lead, yes. Yeah, so with any sort of count here, they'll have a small lead. And if he can spare, they'll keep a decent lead. If he strikes here, they could take a 12-pin lead, which could turn into 22 pins, depending on what other Mike does.
Yep.
Big Mike. Oh, yes.
Oh, love that
Stepping
shot.
on it right there. Mike Boston is somebody who knows how to strike when it matters. I believe he's got a couple top 5 finishes at the Senior Masters several years ago.
Yeah, I remember
Like
watching that.
A second, third, maybe a fourth. I don't remember. It was top 5. He made the show. It was pretty awesome to watch. It's fun to watch anybody go, and especially when it's the locals and you bowl against them here.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing. It's fun to watch.
So I felt kind of bad. Him and I were going to do the digger doubles together, but I just with vacation time and everything at work, I couldn't get the time off in December. Always a busy time.
Glad you brought that up, Adam. The Digger Doubles, another good tournament run in New York, run by Del Card. We actually got to see Del last week at the High Hopes. Del, another big promoter of the game. Awesome dude. Runs the Digger Doubles every year. Great format. It's an over-under, so it's an over 50 and an under 50 to make your teams. They put out a pretty challenging shot, a lot of side action, and it's, again, very good tournament. So if you're in the New York area and you're looking for something to bowl, I'd have to look up the exact dates. I believe it is one of the first weekends of December.
14th, whatever close to that date.
Yeah, it's either the first or second weekend in December, and I believe they have squads on Saturday and Sunday to qualify for the finals that are on Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
So, yeah, the Digger Double's another good tournament. So, if you're a competitor, whoa, another 5-pin brought to you by Howie's Pub.
I think we'd have done pretty well together. I just couldn't make the weekend work.
No sweat, Mike.
You wasn't even worried at all. You wasn't.
As some of us, some of the hunters around here say, side of the heart's as good as the center. All right, Ed Sheeran stepping back up. You know he's going to want to throw this one good. I'm going to guess this is 10 back. Aaron shot on the first ball and then even worse on the second. It's pretty hard for this to be bad. I mean, he's too good. Oh no, I lied on that one.
He missed by enough.
He got his result. That shot was brought to you by Ed Sheeran. All right, Chris Forey going to try to get up and capitalize on that shot here. And I ain't going to lie to you, Crazy Train, as much as we bowl here, this is messing with me because the scores aren't flipping back and forth.
You know what? They're not.
They're staying right on the rain. It could be the step ladder format that we're doing, but it
could be that he messed with the screen a little bit, probably. I don't know.
I'm not sure. We were trying to change colors to make it a little more readable, because that like yellowish orange with white, not that easy to read. We'll try to keep you updated here as the matches go on. Chris Corey got that one in. Oh, look at it roll forward on it.
Again,
just at the right time.
I said I didn't need another big ASIM, but I'm watching people throw it, and
it's making me want to throw it. Huge fan of the Effector. Original Effect was pretty good. Definitely no Effector. But this Max Effect is looking really good. We drilled a couple so far already through Bowler Builders Pro Shop, and they've looked very good. And again, like I said, shout out to our very own Adam Ishman, who won the High Hopes last week using this ball pretty exclusively. I believe there were a couple shots thrown with a Theorem Solid, but the heavy lifting was definitely the Max Effect last weekend. All right, Mike Clausen with a 4-6. That kind of hurts there, especially after the other team doubles.
They didn't look like he got it in too much compared to his last
ball.
No,
it just, and again, Mike's a little bit softer speed, so we're going to probably see his ball, for the most part, change direction a little more. Even though Andrew has that high rev rate, Clausen's ball still tends to see it just a little differently. He gets one, he's going to move forward. But now here we go. So if other Mike can strike, they have a chance at 205.
Steven Cloutier coming in. Hello, guys. Looks like Mad Scientist is hard work again.
Campfire Therapy checking in. Good to hear from you.
I'm glad you know people's real names and nicknames. I don't.
It's some of them. It's tricky with that slippery slope around here.
Yeah.
Everybody's got 2 names, 3 names, whatever. Well, okay, so Mike needs a strike here, because if Mike strikes, and then we can get a 9 spare from the other team.
Oh, looks pretty good.
Oh! No. Great shot. Great shot.
Man, when you get up and throw a great shot, and then you just wrap 10.
Especially on the tough patterns like today, man. I mean, when you get it close, you got to hope that those carry.
Yeah.
But still, it's still a close match here, because you can't say that the other guys are going to strike out. I mean, you got to think that not Ed Sheeran here has gone through the nose and Brooklyn on his last 2 shots, and you know he's not going Brooklyn this time. Or at least I'm going to say that. I was wrong last time when I said he was going to throw it quality. He got the what is it, the quantity. He got what he wanted.
He got the 10.
All right, Mikey.
You also got to remember, it's a 2-game match, too,
exactly.
so it's not time to worry. I mean,
nothing to worry about here.
Left.
But obviously, you know, it's always good feeling like you've got the advantage going into the second game. Well, we'll talk about that. It's a false sense of security for me. Last weekend, I bowled against great bowler Dave Smart from Canada. I had a 15-pin lead going into the second game, and he said goodbye. and shot 250 and just whooped my ass. So shout out to Dave Samar, very, very good player. Super, super high talent
Watch
player.
that match. You had a really good look.
Oh, he got that one away from him. Oh, so we got the 8 out of that, I think, from the back.
Almost seems like he's a little bit trapped, a little bit
Yeah,
right.
it's
stuck in there.
yeah, and some of that it makes you wonder if the extra surface helped initially, but it's now stripped a little off the middles, so it slows down faster. You try to get it through it, and it never slows down. But back to the scores now. So Spare there will give him 153. They still got a chance to shoot 203, and the Mike Show is looking at a possible 195. So let's see what happens here in this last frame here, and
This is not an easy spare.
no, anything that's more than one pin's not easy.
Oh
no, throwing the plastic at it. I mean, he's a tour guy. You know he's going to be throwing it hard and straight there.
I didn't realize that was the plastic in his hand.
So it might be an axe, which is still, pretty much a spare ball. So, but all right. So Corey here steps up. Any mark's going to put him in the 190s. Well, I say any mark. Good count in a mark will get him into the 190s, and a double can get the Mike Show into the 190s. So this is it's going to be pretty close, barring some sort of disaster. We're going to have just a couple pin match going into game 2. It's fun stuff here. Shot clock. Just kidding, Chris. Make it count. Was it going to go forward? It did. See that ball, see that friction, and just kind of set up and go straight through.
Shadow?
No, that is the max effect.
Oh.
That is a max effect with, I believe, a 360 pad put to it.
Oh, wow.
Chris wanted some surface so he could throw it away from him and make it stop, and you're seeing that happen now. And
For the left lane, that's
let's call it the bowling ball. I mean, Chris is pretty talented. That's pretty impressive for a ball with that much surface, that big of a core, to still go through the pins like it is. Let's call that a little advertisement for the max effect.
Go ahead and order yours today from Bowler Builders Pro Shop.
That's it. Order 2. It looks great.
Why have one when you can have 2 for just twice the price?
Oh, look at this.
Still got it.
Gets that one right, and it still rolls up enough.
And put a little pressure. Get Mike to get up there.
But it's going to give them the advantage going into game 2. And having the advantage obviously is the best place to be to start. But having the advantage at the end is what matters.
Exactly.
But I'll take the advantage after game 1 every time.
Yep, because then it's on the pressure's on the other one.
That's how it works. That's how it works. All right, so count here obviously helps, but it's not that important. What's really going to matter is how Clausen finishes his 10 frames.
Up there, and there's a 7 on the fill.
All right, 7 on the fill gets him to 200 even.
2-0 even.
Yes, I don't know. Yeah. I've had it all day. I mean, if you want it back, you can have it back. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Mike off his hand. Is he gonna get it? With the 7.
Yeah, I had a bunch of pens that I used. I thought I'd grab it out of there. I mean, you can have it back after I got tons of them over there. All right, so Clausen's got to make this, or this could be a little lopsided after one game.
Going straight at it.
Oh, all right, that big fair for Mike. So it should get him into the 180. So we're looking at almost a 20-pin match here. Obviously, the better the count here, the better for them for the next game. Big thing is Corey and Andrew having 2 doubles that game. All right, how does he do on the pill ball?
And it's at
And
there.
the pill ball strike. So 182.
I mean,
So we're looking at an 18-pin deficit going into game 2.
That right there could have come. Do you think about it? Come down to the 8th frame if that's just a single pin or not a split. Now we're talking.
Makes a big difference. So
talking just a 10.
Again, 18 pins. We're looking at 2 marks already. A double, because that's the difference. I'm going to tell you is Corey and Andrew had a double, had 2 doubles, and Klaus and them didn't have any doubles.
Right, and now it's going to come down to who Andrew's going to finish in the 10th, and it doesn't look like he has a great look right now.
That's very, very, very true. So, but 10 frames, it's a long ways to go.
Oh yeah, you can find it and lose it easily.
Corey's starting us off. Got that one right again. That's
with
the problem.
bucket.
If you get it a little right and it goes forward, it's got nothing to come back around it. So that's where you've got to kind of pick your poison. Like these guys are trying to get it to roll forward, but the problem is if they get away from it, it's just there's not a lot of recovery. So we'll see how this plays out. It's easy to talk shit back here as I'm not bowling.
Exactly.
So we'll watch these guys. We'll be entertained and.
But no one knows. We could have partnered up for 300 today.
You never know, right? I'm going to tell everybody we would have.
We would, guaranteed. We might as well just write it down.
Hell, I'm going to tell everybody we would have shot 1,400 today.
No one can tell us different.
Chris Forey making the bucket. A little hard and straight at the spares. Definitely helps eliminate the pattern today. It was very important.
I wonder if Mike thought about that fill shot because he missed it in, but it sat there and got through the pin. But he didn't see it because he turned around.
Yeah, I think he liked it when he let go, and that's why he turned around. He knew it was going to be there.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's going to be my guess.
There. Didn't like that one.
And his ball's not hooking much down lane, so he doesn't have, like he has very little misrun, because it wants to straighten up so much. Anything in doesn't really hook enough to cross, or at least that's what that looked like. So, yeah, we're going to watch this and keep running our mouth.
Yeah. Oh, he got the big 3. Covers the spare up. All right, you're still clean after 1. Tie game. All right. We got the other Mike stepping up. See what he can do. My memory's so bad I can't remember what he did the last time he threw a ball. Oh, that's right. No, last time he threw the ball, he threw a great shot to leave a 10 pin.
I just told everybody. I'm just kidding.
See what you guys do. Off of his last shot, I don't make any move. He just rung a 10, if I remember right, on a great shot.
Yeah, he did throw it very good. So he's got to put it there again. Now, certainly Mike's using a big ball, too. I believe that's the X.
That looked good. That was
very good
got
shot.
The 10 out. Great shot. Puts the pressure on Andrew to at least leave something makeable here. If I remember right, Andrew's last shot was almost a 3-6-7-10.
So his last 3 shots have been a 3-6-10, Brooklyn, and a 1-2-4.
1-2-4, that's what it was.
So he hasn't really put anything around the pocket. So, all right, so I've been wrong 3 times in a row. He's going to strike and ace this one, okay? At some point, I'll be right.
Throw enough of it against the wall, something's going to stick.
Right?
He moved to the left again.
It looked pretty good.
It looked pretty good.
But like you said, Crazy, I think he moved a little farther left so he could keep some angle without having to throw it through it. And that one looked way better.
Moved left, and then he drifted in front of the ball on
he's good at getting.
Step.
I mean, these young guys. When I was young, it was easy to walk around that ball return. Nowadays, I'm just not that good. I'm not even gonna try.
So, campfire therapy coming in when bowlers of this talent are struggling to strike shows how tough the shot is. 100%.
You are correct, Campfire. The mad scientist killed it with this pattern. It looks awesome on the graph. Very readable. Playing into our little bit of twisted humor, sense of humor, but played very challenging. Definitely some friction on the lane, so the ball still wanted to hook, which usually everybody looks to find the friction, and I don't think that was the case today. Because as you saw the friction, it was so sensitive, it was too easy to miss. All right, well, we got a second. We'll throw another shout out to Howie's Pub, thanking them for their sponsorship today. You want to get your sponsor any of these tournaments, let us know. Contact us. We're looking for more sponsors. The more we can grow these events, the better. Bowlers love bowling, and bigger prize funds too. What's wrong with winning a little more prize money?
Oh, nothing wrong with that. You gotta love it too. Him being a bowler himself, throwing back into the tournament, also coming to bowl in the tournament.
He did. He
So
did
not-
very well.
Definitely
Ooh.
sponsored it. Then he put to the prize fund by bowling in it.
They did, and they actually, Whitman and Hot Gravy, Dick's Gravy, tied for high game. The third game, maybe? It was, I believe, a 203 tie. So as we were saying earlier, there were only 12 200s all day. Yeah, there's a 203 tie, game 3 for high game.
Do they call it just Dick's Gravy, or do they call it Dick's Hot Gravy? I think that
It
sounds
could
a
be
little bit better.
Dick's Sweet Hot Gravy.
Yeah.
Could be a Sweet Hot Dick. Who knows?
Sweet Dick's
I
Hot
mean,
Gravy.
when you got Dick Whitman and
Yeah.
Sweet Hot Gravy rolling together, the possibilities are endless.
You know that pair had to be fun to bowl with.
Oh, that pair was great. You had Jamaican Carl on that pair with Jamaican Jerk and Carl Hungus, and then you had Why Not on that pair with our very own Nut Sauce and Corey Lackner,
Oh, yeah.
or as we call him, Why.
Oh, so that's his name. Why?
Just Why.
Why?
So most Corys, or some Corys, are Corey. He is just Y. Hence the name of Why. And it's not WHY. It's Y.
Why?
The letter Y. Brought to you by Corey Lackner.
Covers it up.
Corey?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Clausen covering it up here. So scores pretty good here. Their first game, 182 to 200, and now we have only seen one strike through 6 shots.
Thanks.
And when we say that, there's only been one other 9 count through 6 shots. So the added surface in practice definitely helped them initially, but I think it's moving the oil around enough that they're going to get tricky again real fast. And I believe that's the best part about this being a 2-game match is
Yeah.
there's a lot of shots being thrown. And granted, each bowler is only on one lane, but combination, you're only bowling one game on that
One
lane.
game. Combination.
Oh, did he get it out
he got
enough?
it in? No.
Ooh, he was waving at it.
But then you gotta think it messes up your timing too, because now you're sitting twice as long
It
between
does.
shots.
It definitely changes it, especially when you start thinking the 10th frame.
Yeah.
You know, you get that 10th frame going, you throw a shot in the 9th, your partner throws in the 10th, and then they've got to bowl the 10th frame, and then your partner bowls the first frame, and then you're finally back up for your shot. So it's crazy how much time there is in between. I mean, you think about it, Adam. You have a 5-man team. If you bowl on the left lane as the 5th bowler of your team in the 9th frame, there's almost 2 games bowled on that lane before you get to bowl again.
Yep.
Like the transition of this game is so crazy. And the worst part, it's invisible.
You can't see it. They don't put that blue dye anymore.
Yeah, even still, that's just some of that is kind of false advertising. Because as much as you can see it faded, how much does faded mean? Lighter oil or no oil?
Right.
You know, so it's as much as it's awesome to see it because you get to really see the transition. I think my favorite part about the blue oil is you start to see it go down lane where there's no oil or where there's supposed to be no oil, and that carry down really messes with things. That's something that ball manufacturers can't make a ball for. Oh, there he goes, back to the bread and butter. Ed Sheeran with a crossover.
You know, you see he hates it, but, you know, 10 is 10.
Hey, it's quantity now. Quality went out the window when the lights came on. You want to go practice, you can worry about all the quality you want. Now it's about quantity. And there is nothing that tells you how it has to be done.
Nothing. There's no rule that says you only get half of it if you go on the other side.
That's it.
Yeah,
Well, wouldn't that be an interesting
I just
twist?
literally just thought about that.
That'd be an interesting twist.
Every
If
Brooklyn
we
needs to
created
stack 5 pins.
No, let's make every Brooklyn a 4 spare.
A 4 spare.
That's what you want to make it?
Why not?
0 for a frame.
0 for a frame. Listen to you.
Brooklyn, 0 for a frame.
That would be hilarious because Tiny.
You
would
want to know
come
how
in.
you eliminate
Don't strike.
entries? You do that right there.
Don't strike, 0 for the frame.
I could just picture Tiny coming in, shooting like a 300 and it counts as a 0.
Oh, shoot. But and that would be honestly, you do something like that for a format and make the pattern easier, and watch, see how many Brooklyns get taken away.
Yeah.
There it is, stepping on it.
There's that double you were talking about right there.
That's a big one. All right, the first double came from the Corey and not Ed Sheeran. Let's see if Mike and Mike can step back up
See
here.
if he gets that first one of the double. One of the hardest ones.
And he can't get a double without the first one. All right, Mike, what do you got here? Patriotic Mike? Just
Didn't want to see it down there.
No, it's just, again, that's the hardest part now is as they are stretching, if it doesn't read the middles quite right, it's got nothing to, no help down lane. Again, he broke it up, left it makeable. Problem now is you're down 18 and the other team just doubled.
Yeah.
So it's getting tough here. Getting down to it. Mike with another solid spare here. All right, Mikey C
Mike is
coming
a
up.
very, very solid spare shooter.
Oh yeah, I mean you don't win tournaments without being a good spare shooter, and he's definitely won multiple times.
What are the shoes at the front desk? There's shoes right there at the front desk.
Tommy Gunn moves his shoes.
So just so you know, we're talking about Tommy Guns because he has lost his sneakers,
Oh, you really? Oh man.
and pretty sure there's a pair of shoes sitting on the counter,
Those are
and
shoes on
he
the
just found them.
Oh.
We're laughing now because Tommy Guns lost his sneakers and
That's
they were
a good
sitting
shot
at the
right
front
there.
desk.
Got to the pin. There
Mike
it is.
Cardullo, Mikey C's found
It's
it now.
not quite must strike for them, but if the other team does, they have to match it.
Yeah, they definitely, with the double up there, they've got to find a double. They've got to find a double here because you're going to assume that Corey and not Ed Sheeran are going to keep marking at least. I mean, with both teams, you've got to assume they're going to be marking. So let's see what we got here. This is a big one. Ed Sheeran still has not been throwing a strike on the right side of the head pin in about, I don't know, since Nam.
There you go.
That
Got
one
it
looks
out
all right.
there.
Nope.
Oh, right through the face.
There it is again.
Is that
You don't
3-6-10?
trust it. It
He's
wants.
throwing in the second court.
I believe he is actually throwing a Widow Tour with some surface on.
B1.
I believe that is the V1, yes. Now
You
we
can
got.
also order one of those from Bowler Bill's Pro
Yeah,
Shop.
that's another one that. So Hammer come out with a couple hot releases there with the Max Effect and the Black Widow Tour. The Black Widow Tour with a different cover and core inside of it. Sorry, to lower that diff and make it more of that tournament style ball.
You know what'd be good to do before you order one of those balls from Bowler Builders? Go to Howie's Pub, order a 250 domestic.
Yeah, there you go. Go buy a couple of 250 domestics from Howie's Pub. Hit up Bowler Builders Pro Shop.
Chopped it the other way. They
And
opens
yeah,
the door.
just as we said before, the 3610 sucks. All 5 letters are capitalized. Sucks. So far in the telecast, we are 0 for 2 watching the 3610. And we'll say Ed Sheeran shot that spare again.
Ed Sheeran.
Damn you, Ed. All right, Chris Forey back up here. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say we're going to see a little more emotion from Forey if he throws another strike. But him not striking did help, or actually with not Ed Sheeran, not marking, it did open up the door for the Mike and Mike show.
Yeah.
We could just start calling him CK, right? We got Mike Cordullo and Mike Clausen. We call him CK, KC.
Yeah.
Has he got it? Oh, no.
Ooh.
He threw a different ball. That was not the Max Effect for all of you wanting to buy one. Unfortunately, rough break there. Got it out, and it just, again, with the way the lanes have transitioned, it just doesn't continue down lane.
Fast, too.
Again, it doesn't take much on this. If you give us some stats, if we were down at Vincent Hall's Training Center, we would use Specto, and we could tell you if that was a pinch fast. Either way, he's got a 5-7 to shoot at here. So now the question, does he go for just get the one pin? I mean, he's on an open, so it doesn't matter a lot, and they're up 18. For momentum purposes, I shoot this.
I go for
Because if we make this, I feel the momentum is like huge
Right
in our
back on.
favor. And I'm going to say, if he makes this, you're going to hear some celebration
Oh,
from
yeah.
Chris.
Oh, yeah.
You might even hear a little bit from Andrew. I think Andrew's excited. He got up
He's
for it.
getting ready. He wants to
He's
see it.
watching.
Oh, he's going
Got
for
it
it.
there.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good
That
solid
one,
offer
I think
for
that
it.
360 soft him that time because they
Again,
didn't
it's
get
just,
over.
And I believe that's the transition now starting to happen here.
So now, here
So
it is.
now,
Mike
the
steps up,
CK.
throws a quality shot right here.
If they find a triple, they actually jumped into the lead, even though they're down 18 from the first game. Some good frames here coming up.
Yeah, it is. I love it when it comes down to the end.
You damn right. All right. Mikey K, Patriotic Mike. Oh, he didn't look right off his hand. Is he going to get it?
Oh,
he gets it.
Ace that shot.
Patriotic Mike with a huge double.
Looked like he kind of firmed it up a little bit and played a little bit tighter.
He was.
Great shot, Michael.
He had a chance and he was taking it.
Yeah.
Very big shot there.
Steven Cloutier coming in. Should have had this shot for the scratch challenge last weekend.
Yeah, we might have made some people cry, Steve. A couple people might have cried. This is definitely challenging. As we said earlier, granted it was a team effort, but it was a 169 average to make the match play around here, and I'm pretty sure it took like 220 last weekend down at the High Hopes.
All right, big shot right here. Gets the turkey would be huge.
If he gets a turkey, it is a huge swing of momentum here. And Corduo has been rock solid on this pair the last couple of frames here. Got to stay out, lay off, get lucky.
Brooklyn? Oh.
All right, that's still a pretty good shot here. Spare in here, 40, 60. They can still go to 224 to their max 211. So 13, yeah, pretty close to a 5-pin match here.
You got to remember though, Andrew in the 10th. Andrew does not have a look right now.
That is the big one. Is Andrew on the right lane and Mike on the right lane. Edge for now has to go to Mike on that.
He's up there getting ready. I think he's thinking about his last shot.
Yeah, Andrew's hungry. We know he's hungry. So good shot there by Mike. So as we stand right now, if everybody maxes, we got 224 to 211. That would put Not Ed and Forey winning by 5. But remember, you still got a bowl, baby.
Yeah,
still got a bowl.
Still gonna throw the shot.
And this frame here is obviously gonna play into it. Not Ed Sheeran. Oh, he threw that away from him. Did not like it when he let go of it. Just got to the right.
I feel he threw it a little bit more right, but I think he also threw it harder. If he didn't throw it harder.
Yeah, again, and I don't know if he didn't throw it harder or just didn't see it at all.
Well, that's true.
Again, there's so many variables in this game, so we're all speculating back here. But now, with that happening, if he spares, if he spares here, and then everybody strikes out, the Mike and Mike show pull this out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we had a big change of events here with that back-to-back opens from Forey and Not Ed. Is he going to get off 3? Oh, no. Now we're really talking about the 10th frame here.
Now.
All right. So, big change of events here with Not Ed and Forey having 3 opens in a row. It's, yeah, I mean, Forey's probably, I'm going to say Forey's in a must-strike situation. Like, he's got to pour some pressure back on.
Yeah, it's going to make them have to think about it.
You know, because if they spare, because if we're looking at Mike and Mike's show, spare, they're over 200.
Yeah.
A couple of 9 spares, and they're going to be over 200. And the best that they can do, Forey's team can do now, is 180.
And that would be enough right there.
That is more than enough. So this is going to be a very, very interesting finish. And I was wrong just a minute ago. I said it's going to be a matter of Mike against Andrew in the 10th. It's actually going to, well, it is still Mike
and Andrew.
But it's C. Mike
the
C
left lane versus the right lane.
You got it. So Forey with a 5-pin. This 5-pin's brought to you by Howie's Pub. Go down and get a $2.50 domestic. Or if you're in the area and you work 2 to 6, happy hour, Monday through Friday. Again, that's Howie's Pub, 501 Washington Ave. Check them out. Awesome sponsor today. All right, if you're at home, put your fingers up. If you're at home and you're watching, your fingers up. Text us. Tell us. Send us a message. I want to know that your finger's up. Oh, song change. It's going to help or hurt Chris. That's a no-brainer. No doubter. It looks like he watched it. I'm sure he
was going to hook up
on
and
that
turn.
one.
All right, here we go. Follow the shot.
So
Mike, if he throws a strike right here.
we're going to see a little more celebration like we did on the last one. And then we're just going to need okay count and a spare for the win from Mikey C. All right, Patriotic Mike coming up. Mike C's just pacing.
Oh, got it.
Ooh, all right.
All right,
He got
good
the
nine
count. He got the count. All right, spare's huge now.
That one was in. I just think he just didn't want to get it and get it out.
It is what it is, and now he's got to be happy with that 9 count. Make the spare. Let your partner have a chance to shut the door on it. And the spare makes it easy on your partner because he just needs a good count mark.
Oh no.
Mikey.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's rough. Mikey making it hard on his partner now. Now Mikey C has to double for the win.
Actually, he can't even shut him out now. They're down by 18.
Right, he gets to 202.
Oh.
And they can only go 180.
Oh, that is a 7, isn't
So
it?
he needs a double.
Apparently, I need to
I
go
got
into
you.
my new glasses.
Hey, that's why we're a team back here. All right. Cheer for your teammate, Mike. Cheer for your teammate, man. Get up there and cheer for him. Stop being sulky. So unfortunately, I'm going to pick on Mike Boston right now. You need to be standing behind your partner, pulling for him hard. There's a big one here. Oh, it's got a
pretty
hook.
good.
Got
Get
a
it.
hook.
Come on.
Get it.
Get it.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, 9 count. Spare's big, though. Spare is huge. And then they get to spare to 192. That means they're going to need 175 to win.
And it's a lot of pressure on Andrew because like he hasn't hit the pocket in like
So
last 5 shots.
Spare here. Andrew has to double to win.
So even that's huge.
That's not a gimme. He does need spare. We don't want to talk about it. Let's get that spare, Mike.
Let's get the spare.
Get that Mike show going. Stay up there. Oh no. Wow. The Mike show. So they need 163. So we still need a mark.
Still needs a
Still
mark.
got to get a mark to do it. Decent count with a mark too.
He's asking. He's going to his teammate. What's he going to do?
And with this,
Does he throw it down the middle?
with what he's had, I think that's the smart play.
What ball is he picking up?
I think that's the spare ball, isn't it?
No, he pulled the thumb out, so it looks like he's going back to his strike ball. He threw his spare ball at the last one.
What a finish from Mike and Mike show. Oh. 163.
Now, is he going to throw that? Just more end over end right at the head pin?
We're gonna find out. But no matter what, he's gotta have a mark. He jammed on it. Oh, yuck.
This is a very, very choppable.
He needs a spare 7 to win. Spare and 7 to win. Oh, wait a minute, no, sorry. Let me rephrase that. A spare and 7 is a tie.
Ooh.
Spare and 8.
In his last 2 shots? He's been getting 7.
18 pin match here. So they need to get 163.
Not gonna lie, I'm rooting for a tie.
This is not an easy spare.
No, so many ways to chop this.
That's on it.
Oh, he got it.
Huge.
So now, is he gonna fire that plastic right there?
Oh, you've got to. You've got to take your chances. I didn't think he's getting 7.
I'm rooting for the 7 count.
All right. 7 to tie, 8 to win.
He's staying in the plastic. He's gonna throw it right
Yeah,
at it.
this is going to be. You have
He's
to.
gonna throw the high hard one.
And you've got to hope that you get 8. Oh, he's moving to the right too. Here we go. This is for all of it right here. That's hitting the head pin.
Oh! He got the 8.
With a 1-pin victory.
Oh, right down to it.
Wow, what a crazy 10th frame finish there.
Man.
Oh, not Ed and Corey ends up winning by 1 pin. What a crazy finish there. Have
Right
back-to-back
down to it.
opens by one team and then a 6 count on the first ball with 8, almost leaving a big 4. What a
What
finish,
a finish, guys. Came right down to it.
Moly.
Hey, we get them up here in the booth.
Well,
here.
it's good to know that they both have good hearts because they're still standing. Let's
Yeah.
get them their money in check first here.
All right, give them their money in check first. All right, here we go.
They haven't said since. He just like they carved them off.
Got Master Splinter coming in.
I'll say that he had his knees bent when they were like they carved him off, so it wasn't like straight into his leg.
Jimmy Clark and up there. Stephen Cluter, yeah, it was a great finish, really close. Mallory is filling out the big check now. Oh, in comes Colonel Sanders. Carrying the check. Chris Fourier, Andrew Hall, $900. Here we go. Coming up. Nassau's taking the picture. Gonna get Dick Whitman in there. Owner of Howie's Pub, coming in. Got them the check, got them paid. Congratulations.
Yeah, I want to do that every time I pay the city.
We're gonna get the winners here in the booth. Here we go. We're gonna switch it up. Let's turn off that banner. Turn it on here. Here we go. Turn off the chat. Get everyone, everything here. Here we come.
Hop right over there if you would, Chris.
How are you?
We'll
Good,
get
how are you?
Ed Sheeran in here.
How do we, so what, I don't even know where you guys are
Come on up
broadcasting
here real
to.
quick.
We're broadcasting on Facebook on the Bowl Bills Pro Shop page
And
and,
then
our
okay.
YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
Bowl
Nice.
Bills Pro Shop page. Hop in here.
Appreciate you guys doing this.
Hey,
Yeah,
my
most
first time
definitely.
bowling in here,
Awesome.
so.
We appreciate you guys coming
Yeah,
up.
appreciate you
So
coming
here we
up.
are. We got our champions with probably one of the most craziest finishes that we've
That
seen.
was the wildest one I've ever been a part of.
Not that the mics want to hear about this, but 2 single pin misses to give you guys an opportunity.
And then I was nervous Andrew would actually hit
And
the pin.
Andrew had, like, I think Andrew was pooping in his pants because he had to finish on the right lane.
Yeah,
It was just rough.
It wasn't great.
And
I mean,
So, like,
Yeah.
tell us, guys. Like, you were there. We just watched.
Well, the funny part is, when we bowled the first set, during practice on lane 8, I said to Andrew, I said, I think you should finish every match because the right lane's the easier lane, so I can probably get near the head pin, but my chances of striking aren't great. Well, then we started on 5, and I actually struck a lot.
Right.
Then we come over here, and I'm like, and Andrew's like, you sure you don't want to finish? You have a really good shot on 3.
Right.
I'm like, I still think the easier lane will be the right lane.
yeah.
And then it just went.
Oh gosh. Well, it looked like both you guys had used a little extra surface when we,
Yeah.
or a little
I kept
fresher
paying,
surface, I should
I kept
say.
paying 360 on mine.
Yeah. So, and I wonder. I mean, we talked about it a little bit as we went, and like I wonder if that just made them even like the mids transition a little more. Like they just looked ugly for you guys.
Yeah,
It
three
was rough.
was okay. I still probably could have used the maximum effect if I really wanted to get more left.
Okay.
So I went to an Equinox at 360 because I knew I could trap it a little bit more.
Okay.
And that
was
was
that
good.
the solid one or the pearl one?
It's the Pearl.
The pearl one. Okay.
Yeah, so it looked really good. The 5.7 was a shock, right? I expected 5.7.
We wondered how long it's been since you left one.
Yeah, it's been a while now. I was like, oh, I could probably make it on this. And then, of course, I railed the 5
Oh,
pin perfect.
yeah, right there, right?
And I was like, that's funny. But yeah, it was.
Crazy.
And then like Andrew's like, well, you know, we're still in it. We're still in
It
it.
was crazy
Yeah,
for
we got-
sure.
we got
And then, you know, I left the runaway 5 pin. I was like, don't leak it right. And then I'm like, just give us a chance.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
that was a crazy finish. And
Wild.
and even on the field ball, I'm like, Andrew, now throw it down the
Yeah,
middle
for
lane.
sure. I mean, we've talked about it a little bit in the
Even on
10th
the
range.
first one, I was like,
I went to him and I was like, should I just throw it in the middle right now?
And I'm like, you could 4-6 or something like that. Now just curve it a little bit.
Yeah.
which is
It's
exactly
so
what he
funny.
left on the field
We
ball.
literally talked about that as
Yeah.
you guys were doing it. We saw you
Yeah,
talking.
we-
So we knew team effort. I mean, you guys were awesome team all day. I mean,
Yeah, I felt like we played the lanes very similar, even though the pattern was. I thought it was cool. I loved uniqueness of the pattern.
It was fun.
Awesome to hear. Thank you.
I don't think I've ever bowled on a 30 machine before. I shouldn't say it. Over in Finland I did, but like really like here in the States. So that was pretty cool. Like when the pattern came out, Sandra said, I usually could tell you what to do. I don't know what the heck we're gonna do. And then you only gave a couple shots of practice, and I was like,
now I really don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. The black hammer hooked off of the gutter like on the left lane. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But then all of a sudden we go to the next pair, I never hooked it off the gutter. So
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the mad scientist is really good to work with. He does
It was fun.
phenomenal job setting up patterns for us, creating some weird stuff. We have some ideas, and he's great at running with it.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to hear you guys.
Yeah, it was just
commend
neat.
that.
I mean, I like when they're hard. I think it makes you think, and the moves aren't really the same. Like I told
Correct.
Andrew today, to me, bowling was like old school bowling, like with urethane.
Yes.
And when I say like urethane, mean like where you played like fourth hour fade back, fifth
Yeah.
hour fade back. So it was more fun like a traditional bowling. Like, oh, my move was like on 5 when I went 4-pin, the move wasn't left anymore. It was actually moving my eyes closer to the head pin
Correct.
to keep it on a tighter line to
Yep.
miss that little spot.
Correct. It's
So,
awesome.
so things people don't think about.
No, for
Yeah.
sure.
Very
And
cool.
like I said, have you won a PBA title as well?
No, I
yourself?
stink.
No. You bowled out there for a while, though, correct?
I bowled in the early
you're
90s.
a very
and
accomplished bowler.
I bowled in the
yourself.
early 90s a couple years, and I had arm surgery, so I stopped. I didn't bowl for 3 years right-handed. So.
Yeah, very good.
And then I realized I wasn't very good for out there.
They're pretty hard. I mean, this guy's out there doing it right now.
Yeah,
It's fun to watch.
grind,
the
man.
national tour, even the senior tour. I bowled a senior tour stop this year. I do bowl the senior masters, as most people know the debacle that happened there this year.
Yeah,
But-
we've heard.
Yeah, but I do bowl those particular events, and I feel like I'm competitive in those. But
Very
there's
good.
still a difference between.
Yeah, those guys. I mean, Andrew's.
And Andrew's up there, but
That's what's so crazy to watch is high of caliber of bowlers you are to see what this did to you on that one lane.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, like
gosh.
obviously, like we're decent bowlers, and you realize like how great it is to,
For
when you
sure.
see those guys that come
Oh,
out for
for
your
sure.
league and all this stuff. Like,
Yeah, we've had the luxury of them being in this building, and to watch them up close, it's so phenomenal.
I don't think
So
people
fun to
realize
watch.
how great they are until you bowl. Like I'm fortunate to bowl nationals with Packy and Fraser.
Yeah. Yep.
And you don't realize.
A couple lumberjacks.
Yes, and you don't realize how great they are until you
They are.
until you bowl on the same exact thing as those guys.
And you watch them just excel. It's crazy.
Yeah, so that's the cool thing about bowling the national events. Sometimes, you know, when you
For sure.
jump in one here or there, you think you're pretty good,
And then
then you realize
you get kicked in the teeth.
you realize how great those guys are. But
sure.
Andrew is.
Well, those guys are amazing, but let me tell you, it does get old after a few weeks. Again, watching those guys beating up on us every
Well,
week.
they're beating on you.
They're-
We're just watching
yeah.
from TV.
They
No,
make it
no.
look like a house shot every week.
Yeah,
I mean, EJ just won Player of the Year again, correct?
3 straight years.
3 straight years.
Those
I
guys
mean,
are amazing.
He's exceptional.
If they
At
had,
what,
if they had
5'6"?
if they had the full schedule like they had like when Parker and Walter were
Right.
in heyday,
Yeah.
and Pete,
It'd be
Duke,
amazing to see.
he'd have more titles than everybody.
Oh my God, he was by far.
I'm
by
not, and
far.
not nothing against the old crew.
Nope. It's just what he
If
does.
you had 30 or 40 events a year like they had
Correct.
then, he would have 60, 70 titles by now. And so would Belmonte.
Right.
They
would
would
have a
be
ton.
head and shoulders
Yeah.
so far above.
Because there's what half the titles there is maybe.
A
than they
third.
used to- A third. There you go. I mean, that
Yeah.
tells you how much.
A third of the
it's
season
changed,
gets
for sure.
pulled. So.
Right, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's unique.
Well, again, congratulations
I
to both
appreciate
you
you guys
guys.
joining
Thank you
us.
so
Awesome
much.
bowling.
No, this is great.
We will see both
Thank
of
you
you
so
here
much.
in a couple of weeks, I believe, for the Megabucks team tournament.
I will be here. I don't-
Unfortunately, I will not be here.
Okay.
I'll
I
be
thought
here.
you were here,
It's-
so
it's,
but we will see you, Andrew, for
Yep.
sure.
Obviously, you know, we're the furthest point away.
Yes.
So
I mean, you're what? Almost 5 hours from here.
It was
4?
it was 4 hours without traffic last night, so I expect
Okay.
today will be 5 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's all good though. I mean,
yeah.
I think the Patriots are home, so luckily it's halftime, so I can beat the traffic through that area.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
But no,
So-
it was great. You guys, I really thank you guys for
Awesome.
running
And
this.
this is both your guys' first titles, which will now make you eligible for our TOC in January.
That's really cool.
I know. Yeah, that's cool.
I know Neva has their schedule. I'm not sure how it works out, but if
Yeah,
you
we're
guys are available,
Yeah, ours will probably be.
we would love to see you up here for it.
Totally. would
Yeah,
love
ours will
to.
probably be November sometime. So we should probably reach out to you and get your schedule, so we try
For sure,
not to.
100%. That's what we're trying to do. Get more transparency out, to get bowling out as much as we can. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, like Andrew said to me, I can't believe you actually asked me to bowl. This is like the second game. He goes, well, what made you ever want to come here? I'm like, because it was 4 weeks between the two Nevas, and there was no Senba in between.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make this trip.
Yep. Awesome.
Because I just
Awesome
want to
hear.
compete. I want to have a week, and it was great. You guys ran a great event.
Awesome. I love hearing that. Thank you
And,
so much.
It was great.
And like I
Appreciate
said,
it.
most of the time, like when you had the 8K tournament,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong name.
Yeah,
of it.
Hungus. Carl Hungus.
I was
This is
gonna
the
say
big
Hung-
Lebowski guy.
Oh,
porn
see, I
star.
never watched him.
Yeah, you got to watch it.
Now I have to
You got
watch
it.
Log jamming.
That's why we have fun around
But
here.
honestly,
Awesome.
that particular, a couple times people have reached out to me and say, oh, why don't you come bowl that? Why don't you support it? You it's a 4-hour
There's
ride.
a lot to it, for
And,
sure.
so like sometimes I just have a nice weekend off with the family, but I was like, you know what? My son bowled last weekend in Parker's event. That's why we weren't in Manchester.
Yep.
So, I was like, hey, let's go bowl this. So, yeah, it's cool to bowl with Andrew.
Yep.
Actually, I think it's only the second time we've ever bowled together.
Yeah,
I think we
other
bowled
than
Neva trios.
Trios, yeah.
Yep, that's pretty awesome.
Like I do a lot of work with Chris, physically. I call
Sorry,
him.
he's talking
No,
all the time.
he's fine. Chris has been. I call him my coach for like
Well, he
probably
is.
going on
Chris
like
is-
7-8 years now.
He's responsible for a lot of the bowlers down.
I'm fortunate
Yeah,
to
he
be able
really
to
is.
bowl with
It's awesome,
a lot of the guys, obviously my crew on tour. I'm fortunate to have Andrew, which working with Andrew, God, he used to come up from, he used to drive to me for
Queens,
like almost 2 years.
Yep.
On Thursday night, we'd have a 4 or 5 hour practice session. They'd be throwing us out at Nutmeg at 2, 3 o'clock
To
in the
throw
morning.
some more comment, like Buddy's Pro Shop, owner Buddy's
thank
Pro
you.
Shop here. Bowler Builders Pro Shop.
Yeah, you guys do a great job.
set an awesome
Fantastic.
precedent for everybody.
I
to
feel
do
like
things.
and hopefully we set a standard. I feel like the New England bowling market has gotten so much better.
100%.
As pro shop.
And honestly, that's where I was headed at. Like a lot of what we try to do is part of where you started.
And I appreciate
I
that.
used to buy bowling balls from you guys
did.
20-something years ago. Probably close to 30 years ago.
I think it's your cousins, the
Yep, the
Hollands.
Yep.
Yep, same thing.
It's awesome to see. So for you to be up here, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats on the win again, guys.
Thank you so
I
much.
really
Thanks for having us
appreciate
again.
both you guys
Thank you.
doing all
Most
this.
definitely.
Thank you very much.
Well, we'll
I'm
let
gonna
you
buy
go.
myself a T-shirt on the way out because I was like, I saw those. I'm
Most
like, if I
definitely.
win, I'm buying a
For
T-shirt.
sure.
Likewise, I'll do the same
Awesome.
thing. I'll
Yes,
do it.
definitely. Love you guys up here.
And
So,
I'm looking forward to come back to more events.
awesome. Enjoy it, and we'll get those dates out, and maybe we'll see you guys at the
Yeah,
TLC.
I'll reach out to you so we can try to make sure we
Most
coordinate
definitely.
better corrections.
I'll email you the rest of the schedule so you guys can work with it with
That'd be
Neva or
awesome.
whatever. So
That'd be awesome.
awesome. Thanks
right,
again,
thank you
guys.
so much. Thank
Enjoy
you.
your beverage.
That was awesome.
And,
I don't drink,
I
so
actually
water's
want to throw
good.
something to you. I remember during the 8K when I was facing Brandon Bone, I remember watching you cheer really hard for me in those roll-ups again.
Come on, baby.
I just want to say thank you for
I
that.
know you, bro. Look, the local guys, it's a different aura in this bowling
Yeah,
center.
the
You guys have
support's
such,
awesome.
you guys have such a different, like aura is really the word for it. It's just
It
a
is.
different environment here.
Well, it's not many tournaments you have the radio, the music playing like
I
this.
said this also.
Dude, I'm getting up.
Awesome.
I left the 128. I left the 128. I'm getting up there, and I'm like, God, don't tell me I'm gonna miss this with Africa by Toto playing. And I get up there and I miss it. I'm like, God, well, at least it's lighthearted, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I'm just like, come on, still got some life left. Let's go. It's the music, baby. That's all it is.
I was singing Arthur's theme song, and I said to myself, I'll give you an extra 50 out of the money if you can name me the singer and the movie. And he tried. He
couldn't
tried
do it,
really
did he?
hard.
I thought hard. Good
And
dude.
I'm like, you have no
Oh,
clue. It's
shoot.
an individual guy.
That's
Don't worry
awesome.
about it. But we even talked about that during like practice of the when we were warming up over on 8. I go, I don't think I've ever bowled a tournament where the music was so loud, but it was fun. I know we got to wrap this up, but I will say the whole day was fun.
Good to hear.
I mean, bowling with some of the locals and all that, just having a good time.
Awesome.
The music makes you feel that way, and it was.
It gets rid of
I like
the
the
dead
like the I like
silence
this
thing.
yacht,
That's what I like.
yacht music
Yeah,
to an extent.
it is. Yeah.
Is
Charlie
awesome.
usually is up running the music, usually playing it as he's bowling.
The
and
music
it's
was
so
perfect
fun.
all day. It was just like
good.
great, relaxing music.
Awesome
so.
to hear. So,
I thank
all
you
right,
again.
champ.
Thank you guys so
One more
much.
time,
One more
congrats.
time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Get out of here.
Man,
Thank you, everybody who
Bye,
watched.
guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye now.
Take care.
You guys have a great one. Thank
Yeah,
you again for
you
doing
too.
all this.
Safe
Thank
travels
you.
home, sir. You too. Safe travels.
Thank you so much, brother.
All right.
Pilo will be on.
So, Master Splinter here with Crazy Train. We're wrapping it up. Great conversation with those two guys.
Yeah, really good.
Awesome to hear them love the tournament and the atmosphere. So if you're around, I mean, it's not just us telling you how good it is. There's two guys that had an absolute blast today.
I've bowled everywhere over the world.
And yeah, I mean, both of them have bowled all over the world. I mean, you heard Chris mention Finland over there, you know, bowling overseas that way. So it's awesome to get people here. So if you're ever looking to bowl something that's tough, competitive, but lighthearted, hit us
Always
up.
having fun.
So I'm Master Splinter, Crazy Train. You got anything else to say?
No, I think we covered it all pretty
You
much.
ready to get that kilt off or what?
Nah, the kilt's actually pretty comfortable. Nice little breeze. I like it.
Hey,
I'm ready to get some food. I'm
easy,
starving.
easy,
I've only
easy
had
breezy.
a couple bites of cottage cheese.
All right,
today,
well, we're
that's
going to sign out here, and we're going to go get some lunch. Thanks
All
for tuning in. Master Splinter.
it. Crazy Train. Sorry. I was not waiting for you to say it.
I had to let you have your